Good evening and welcome to West Des Moines as Dowling Catholic set tonight to take on Waukee in a battle of top 10 teams here tonight. Dowling coming in at ranked number 4 at 2-3. Waukee at number 6. They're undefeated on the season. Gar Danielson here with Scott Babinet, and people look at that and say, well, why is Dowling rated higher? But that has to do with a little bit the early schedule and some of the teams they played.
Yeah, I would think so. I mean, you look at it, and I was telling you, the 7 years I've been here, you haven't seen a team lose and go up the rankings, but they've played a pretty tough schedule starting with their Minnesota trip.
Yeah, they played a couple of Minnesota teams. They played Valley, Centennial, and Johnston. Waukee coming off a couple of wins where Southeast Polk, they started kind of slow, finished strong a week ago, and then Tuesday night they had the big battle rivalry there. First ever win over Waukee Northwest, and they won that one again coming on in the fourth quarter. It'll be interesting because you get a slow start, I think, against this Dowling team. It's going to be a little harder for them to come back because I think Dowling's a little more quality team than the others they played so far.
Yeah, I would think so. Dowling's had a tough start to their season, but they've been competitive in all their games. Except maybe the Valley game, they were a little lackadaisical in their effort, and coaches were unhappy with their execution and their defensive effort more so. So they've come back and battled really effectively, but they need to get going on the right track because it's all about seeding right throughout the whole season.
Right, and you look at the rankings, Johnston back up there at number 1, Valley at number 2, North, Davenport North at 3, Dowling then, Ankeny Centennial, Waukee, Pleasant Valley, Ankeny, Cedar Falls, Sioux City East, Southeast Polk, Waukee Northwest, Cedar Rapids, Prairie, Waterloo West, Sioux City West. We were talking, the CIML, there's always, you have your top level, and then there may be a team that's not quite at the top level, but they're really good too. And so, it's every night out you have a battle here.
Yeah, and that's what makes this fun. You don't usually have boring games. You have competitive squads going at each other. Great coaches who prepare great game plans, and the players come out ready to play. And tonight I think we'll see the same thing.
What have you seen? Give me a flavor of this Dowling team that you've seen so far this season.
Well, I think they're a lot like last year, although they lost great leaders in Lauren Frericks and Julia Moore, and a little bit of grittiness there. But they're young. Ellie Muller's stepped up a lot this year. She's got up to 16 points and 11 rebounds a game, I believe. She leads the team in blocks. What they're looking at is trying to get more effective, balanced scoring. Waukee has nearly 5 girls in double figures. Dowling's got 20 and 16 from Zedeker and Muller, and then it's up and down. They may have had some hope a little bit with the freshman Katie Muller starting to hit her shot the other night at Johnston, but they need more of that. When they're getting more balanced scoring, that's going to help them get going a little bit more.
Yeah, and then I've seen Waukee, and they have a pretty experienced squad, led with seniors and juniors here. Emily Sorensen, of course, their leading scorer, and Mara Yokiel, you mentioned it, they have 5 girls almost in double figures, so they can spread it around. And one thing I found, it doesn't matter from the starters all the way to the last person off the bench. They don't mind coming in and putting up the 3. They like to shoot it outside. They will do that. They also like to push the tempo at times if they can. So we'll see that out of them here tonight.
Right. And both teams like to get out and run. I know, especially for Dowling, that's been a staple for them since Coach Meyer's been here. They need to get out, get the easy baskets. Sometimes they get a little stagnant in the half court when you slow them down. I thought that's what Valley did to them effectively and Johnston did to them effectively the other night. But when they get out and run and they get more people included, and that makes the game so much easier for them.
All righty, we'll take a break here. We'll come back. We'll have more of our pregame about ready to tip it off here tonight. West Des Moines Dowling hosting Waukee in a good girls matchup, Class 5A on CISN.TV.
Iowans are working hard, but high prices make it even harder to keep food on the table. Record numbers need help. Your neighbors, your friends, your community. Stopping hunger starts here.
Hey, you two. We all want to be winners, right? The winning drive comes from choosing unleaded 88, a cleaner burning fuel made from corn. That way, we all win. Now give me some wings. That's the winning drive. Now let's go get some tailgating snacks.
Ask Joe, why do you often say Westside Auto instead of Westside Auto Pros? Because I think I shouldn't have to tell you we're the pros. That's what you expect. Many places will tell you that they're honest and will fix your car right the first time and that they're friendly. Well, duh, isn't that what you expect? How about this? I'll put my claims in writing. The Westside Auto lifetime warranty on any repairs we do. That's an offer no other auto repair shop in this area is doing. For the best, head west, Westside Auto Pros.
Over 1,300 vehicles on WaukeeChevy.com. Schottenkirk Chevy Waukee. If we don't have it, you can build it. Newly expanded service department means we're hiring. See the openings on WaukeeChevy.com. Schottenkirk Chevy Waukee. WaukeeChevy.com.
When you need to conquer the drifts on your property, get the job done your way. The Western Defender Compact Snowplow. All the professional grade features in just the right size for your mid-sized pickup or SUV. Easy to attach and easy to use. Get the performance to plow like this and finish like this. Western. More jobs done faster.
Visit Truck Equipment Inc. today at truckequipmentinc.com.
Here at West Des Moines, Dowling High School. Dowling Catholic ready to take on Waukee. Dowling, as we said, 2-3, rated number 4. Waukee 6-0 at number 7 on the season. We're just about ready for starting lineups here tonight to get this one to go. And this is always, you kind of get a preseason in basketball. You get things set up and figure out who's going where right before the Christmas break. And then after the break, you come out and you really get the nose to the grindstone as you head toward March in the tournament.
You do, except that when I look at it, the CIML is so tough. You don't get to take a break, right?
No,
I mean, you get Christmas break, but
you
yeah,
get a chance to kind of relook and
right.
self-scout or whatever, and figure
right.
out what do we need to change, what do we need to do different here.
Right, and like with Dowling's schedule, they're home so much in the first half, they need to really get some
wins
motion,
with it,
motion forward.
Because getting on the road sometimes can be tough in this conference. Yeah, you're right.
Right.
So just about ready for our starting lineups here tonight. Let's take a break. We'll be back with more after this on CISN.TV.
Ask Joe, why do you often say Westside Auto instead of Westside Auto Pros? Because I think I shouldn't have to tell you we're the pros. That's what you expect. Many places will tell you that they're...
Muller, the sophomore, got the second timer but couldn't get it to fall. Hauk with it up top. To Hope, looking for Yokiel to cut through there.
You see Dowling switching on defense. You talked about the evenness of height, so they think they could switch on those.
Yokiel backs in, kicks it back out. 8 on the shot clock. Hauk, 5 on the shot clock, gets it blocked by Muller. That comes right off, and that'll be a violation. No, they're going to see it went. Zarlo with it. And it's 7-3.
Again, good setup on defense by Waukee to slow Dowling down.
They get it outside, driving in, stop, back outside for 3. No good. Rebound pulled down the lane, and loses the handle on it. That was a good job by Olsen to get it back out there, but
that's a staple of what Dowling likes to do. They like to drive and kick back to that corner on a replacement 3.
But Waukee's keeping a couple people down low in the paint, not letting them drive too much.
Right, and they're trying to make someone else beat them other than Zedeker and Muller, I believe.
Yokiel with it, gets it off. Now Sorensen gets a screen from Hope. Up top. Down the lane, Sorensen takes it to the hole on the drive. 9-3 lead
That was
by
a
Waukee.
good, strong move.
Knocked away by Waukee. Yokiel comes up with it. Back here to start the second quarter. Dowling will have the ball. One thing that sticks out, 6 free throws for Dowling, none for Waukee there.
Yeah, it was a 5-0 on the foul count for the quarter.
And there's another foul to start. Hauk gets it. Her second, team's first here in the quarter.
And sometimes from a coaching perspective, it's not what's called, it's that you want the same thing on that other end.
Yeah, on both sides, yeah. Zedeker hits the bucket. She had 5 in the first quarter. And could tie it up with this one, and does. We're tied at 14.
And it's kind of felt like Waukee's kind of controlled this game to a great deal.
Yeah, it seems offensively they have, but and then now you hear the Bronx cheer for the Waukee fans as the first foul coming on.
Yeah. And it was. She hand checked her going down the lane. Hauk's done a good job of controlling tempo for Waukee here.
They get it in to Yokiel. She's looking inside there. Williams not there. Now she'll pull up and shoot it short. Comes right off to Muller. Ellie Muller down quickly. Up, and then a foul is called on Dowling. On Triton. And she kind of hesitated on that shot. I think she was worried about the block when she put it up.
And with the way they're calling the game, you should just go up strong.
Yeah. And then she committed the sin of missed it and then got the foul afterwards. Coaches hate that, I know, but it's tough as a player. You missed it and you're mad. Now there's a tie-up, and that'll stay with Waukee.
Yeah, that's a situation where, don't double down on your mistake. You made a mistake, don't foul. It's a situation where you're stopping a break on a reach in. That might be one thing, but, that close after that missed basket, the frustration comes through.
So here's Waukee, 16 on the shot clock as they get it back in, rotate it down, baseline. Hauk over, looking for the cutter in there. Puts it up with the shot clock winding down, and Dowling gets the rebound, almost threw it away. Here's Zedeker. Chance for Dowling to take the lead. Here's a 3. Good! Muller from outside.
And that was just a good job by Zediker drawing the defense and hitting the wide open the shooter.
They now lead by 3. Make that lead by 5 on a 5-0 run here.
There's been a quick turnaround.
Or a 7-0 run, excuse me, to
Yeah.
start the second quarter. They were down 2 after one quarter. Waukee's offense is slowed here, and it could be those fouls a little bit offensively disrupting now, but it could be good defense too. Quickly up the floor, and good by Zediker. Timeout called by Waukee, a 30-second timeout. And what's changed here?
I think Dowling's aggressiveness on defense. Although in that last possession there, they had like drop coverage way down there. It almost looked like a zone, but they're just gapping and playing off their man. So when Waukee's looking, what do I have there? So they just need to attack a little bit more aggressively into those gaps and force Dowling to stop the drive. If Dowling's able to stop them on that first drive, that's going to really slow that offense tremendously.
A 9-0 run to start the second quarter here out of Dowling. And Daniel.
And I know to start you were talking about Waukee needed to get off to a good start. They've had some slow starts and always come back. But they had the fast start, and now it's just kind of settled in on the defensive end.
Defensive end, yeah. And Dowling's been, seems like they've been coming out a little more, too. It gave up some early threes.
Right.
So here's Waukee out of the timeout, now trailing by 7 here. They stacked 2 high at the free throw line. That's Sorensen. She looked at the shot, now throws it over to Williams. Down low on the block. Hope is back in there with 2 fouls. And really look like they're trying to find some space.
Yeah.
They drive in, spin. Hauk gets Zediker up in the air, and then a jump ball is called, and that will go to Dowling.
That was probably quite a fortunate call, reaching over from the top. You usually don't get that, but.
And I think the fans wanted a touch out of Zediker when they got her up in the air, but.
Right. And that's second. What else changed? Dowling's gotten some rebounds and just got out and run on their break, which is what they need to do.
Zediker to Muller, now looking to get it back. She does. And then foul is called on Gentry Williams. And the second team foul, first on Williams here. Zediker with it up high. She drives into the elbow. Now down the lane, has it knocked away, and it'll go back to Waukee.
And sometimes from that perspective, when Dowling drives, they go too deep and make the decision too late, and that's when you'll see their turnovers.
You get too far down under that basket, you can't,
right. Or they'll get too far into a double team before they release it, and because they're not very big, that sometimes hurts them.
Down the lane, Waukee gets their first bucket here of the second quarter. Gentry Williams breaks that run.
And they definitely need to do that more and force the referees to make the calls inside.
Stop looking for somebody. They get it out to Zediker. Zediker, long three, good! Rattles in. She's always been one of those, when the shot's there, she's going to take it and has the confidence, doesn't she?
Yeah, that confidence reminds me of another player that used to play here.
Yeah, yep. And no doubt that's where she got it watching her,
I mean, she doesn't take as many or as far out, but.
Hope answers. Sophia Hope with her third three here. Makes it a 5-point ball game.
And that's a great response for Waukee right there.
Almost knocked away as Zediker drives. Spinning back inside. Tritton gets it in. And we kind of turn into a little bit of an offensive affair now.
Yeah, I mean, both coaches will be saying you got to stop the drives and keep them out of the lane if you want to be successful. Although Waukee and with Hope's hit a couple long threes there.
There's Sorensen. She got some good space, jabbed in, pulled back, and hits the bucket. Her first of the second quarter. Blocking foul called on the other end.
Sorensen's very hard to guard, I think. When you watch her, she's just in balance all the time and makes it tough on the defender.
Maria Yokoyo, third team foul. It's her second. And Dowling will go to the line here. Shooting foul, so she'll get 2. Tritton with the free throw. She'll get 1 more. And the second one is good. Dowling was only 2 of 6 free throw line in the first quarter. Now they're 4 of 4 here.
Yeah, that's been a struggle for them early on. One of the things I was looking at both teams, shooting percentages. Sorry.
Up and good by Zalo. Good pass there. Back the other way. No good. Rebound. Battle for jump ball. Well, this time we'll go to Waukee. And they're letting them battle for those rebounds.
They are.
They call it both that way on both ends. And now Waukee will bring it in. What were you saying there?
I was going to say, shooting percentage early on for both teams is not, coaches look at 2. They want like 50 to 55 on the 2, 40 from 3, and 70 from the line.
Lob inside. And they're going to call a hold, I think, before the shot.
And both teams have been below those traditional marks you look at to try to get as far as shooting. But tonight the shooting looks a little bit better.
So that's the third team foul on Dowling. It was on Macy Harnden. That would be her second. They lob it in to Gentry Williams. She's looking to hand it off. Now gets it down to Sorensen. Up top, Hope for 3. Good! Sophia Hope with her 4th 3.
And she feels so comfortable coming off, going to her right to pop that left-handed three-pointer there.
All of a sudden, they've erased a 7-point lead here.
Right. We may have that back and forth all night.
I believe you. Olsen over to Zediker for 3. No good. Comes out long. Olsen runs it down. Over to Katie Buller. She'll pull it back out. They're kind of settling in a little bit, I think, now.
Yeah, and that's a good thing for both coaches. They want to see them settle in and use what they want offensively effectively here.
Zediker stops, top of the key, gets it out to the wing, gets it back, thought about the 3. Muller thinks about the 3, pulls the trigger, no good. Rebound slapped around, and it's going to go out, stay with Dowling. They got a new shot clock there, so they'll have 34 seconds to work. 1:51 to play here in the first half.
Another old-fashioned good CIML game.
Zediker pulls up for 3. Good. Puts it in there. Her second 3 of the quarter. She's got 10 in the quarter. And lead back up to 5. There's a 3. No good. Zediker with the rebound underneath. She'll push it up the floor. Slows down, looks it inside, and they're going to have a hold on Hope. I think that would be her 3rd personal, I believe. Yep, she's going to come out.
That's really tough for Waukee, obviously. Even that last 3 she took, I thought, man, that's going down the way she shot it with confidence there.
Lydia Smith comes in. Zediker going one-on-one with Hauk. Now lobs it over to the corner. Muller brings it up top. Plenty of time on the shot clock. Stripped away. Quick hands here. Sorensen dribbles in. Backs in, now kicks it out. Down the lane. They throw it out to Hauk. Up top to. Now pull up. Good jumper there by Zalo. She's a good-looking sophomore, Zalo.
Yeah, she's done a good job. She went right at her, got the space she needed over Moeller to knock that down.
So just about a second difference between the shot clock and the game clock here for Dowling. So they can take their time. In high school, it's going to go through the net if they hit it, and the clock's going to run out. There's a long three, no good. Rebound, fought for, comes out to Waukee, and they're just going to dribble it up. And it's going to be 28-31 here at the half. We've got a good one going on here. We'll take a break. We'll come back and check out some of the first half stats coming up after this on CISN.TV.
Our year-end sales event is going on now at DeArmond Ford Indianola. Now through the end of the year, every new and used vehicle is tagged with one low price. 2.9% for 72 months on new F-150s. New Bronco Sports and Escapes, both with $1,500 rebate, plus 2.9% APR for 66 months. And save big on the new Mustang Mach-E and 2024 Edge. No payments for 90 days. Incredible year-end savings at DeArmond Ford Indianola.
Hey, you two, we all want to be winners, right? The winning drive comes from choosing unleaded 88, a cleaner burning fuel made from corn. That way, we all win. Now give me some wings. That's the winning drive. Now let's go get some tailgating snacks.
Western lets your UTV power through the storm. The Impact V Plow and Impact Straight Blade, with the features the pros demand, custom tailored for your UTV. And to keep your work top-notch, rely on the Tornado UTV Hopper Spreader. Now that's a job well done. Western, more jobs done faster.
Visit Truck Equipment Inc. today at truckequipmentinc.com.
Ever have one of those awkward moments when a business disappointed you? You got ripped off? Didn't get what you expected? The Better Business Bureau can help you avoid these uncomfortable situations. BBB accredited businesses are honest, ethical, and reviewed annually by the BBB. Don't experience another awkward moment with a bad business. Trust the ones that operate with integrity. Look for the BBB seal. It's the sign of a better business. And find a better business anytime at bbb.org.
Back here at West Des Moines Dowling Catholic High School. Dar Danielson, Scott Bobinet, and I'll run down the scoring first here, and then we'll look a little deeper into the stats. For Waukee, Sophia Hope with 14, including 4 threes, 6 apiece for Emily Sorensen, Marnie Zalo with 6, Gentry Williams with 2. For Dowling, Zediker was 17, 7 for Tritton, 4 for Katie Muller, and 3 for Macy Harnden. Waukee led 14-12 after 1, then Dowling outscored them 19-14 in the second to lead here 31-28 at the half. What else do you see in the stats there?
Well, in the first half, Waukee shot 8 for 13 from 2, 4 for 9 from 3. They had no free throws, which we heard from the crowd was very disappointed in. And 10 rebounds total. 5 turnovers is what I saw in the first half. For Dowling, they were 5 of 10 from 2, 5 of 11 from 3, 6 for 10 from the line, which is the big disparity in the game right now shooting-wise. 12 rebounds, 6 turnovers at this point.
Yeah, I think it was like 8-3 in the foul category in that first half. And, of course, that's one of the things you talked about. You kind of find out the tempo and what the referees are going to call early. And a couple of those were offensive fouls, and they were just trying to impede the player from getting around that screen. And, those are easy to call sometimes because you're right there watching that screen. And if you bump them or put your arm out, they're going to call that right away.
And it's a combination. The offensive player has to give time for the screener to screen. But if they don't set it up with the defender and the defender fights over, it really puts the screener in a compromised position and makes it an easier call for the ref. The problem for Waukee on that was three of those fouls went against Hope, and she's been so good for them tonight offensively.
Yeah, and then for Zedeker, it seemed like they were moving around a lot of inside out with her and giving her space and open shots to look at.
Yeah, she got free a little bit more, but I think a lot of that is the product. If they can get out and run, that makes it easy. You got to get those easy shots. Some teams can come down and run half-court sets, and they can run them, as long as they need to get the open shot. Dowling can do that, but they're too impatient a lot of times. So getting out on the break and getting the easy open shots just creates such a difference for them.
Because it seemed like Waukee's early strategy was to keep him from driving the lane.
Yes.
And they did that, but then you can't leave Zedeker open out top because she's one who could pop that shot in there.
Right, and she's the most confident player for Dowling. And again, if they get 2 or 3 scorers going, that really helps their game a lot more. What I'm really impressed with is the swings in this game. Both went up by at least 7 points, and the other team has fought back. And so it makes it for a fun game. And you see the competitive level, especially with Hauk. She just challenged, getting a good stance, doing a great job of staying in front of whoever she's guarding and not backing down to the challenge, whether it's Zedeker or she switched on to somebody else. She's a solid defender for Waukee.
Yeah, and the only one we haven't heard of their double-figure scores is Yokiel. She hasn't got on the board yet, and she's one of those 4 that are in double figures. And, of course, Hope has double figures. Sorensen and Zalo are on the way to that with 6. Yeah. So we'll have to see, they could move. And I thought Dowling really did a good job. They were screening a lot down low, but Dowling seemed like in that second quarter a better job of stopping them from moving around and getting an open player.
Yeah, and the only thing they did wrong in that second quarter that got them in trouble, got them turnovers, is driving too deep before making a decision. And sometimes it's better to make a decision too soon than too late, right? I mean, it's just kick that ball. And
because once you pick up the dribble, you can't get it back.
Right.
Yeah, that's the thing.
Or picking it up by the W in Dowling, or the L. Where are you going to go from there?
Yeah.
You have room to dribble out of it.
Well, we're at halftime. It's a 3-point ball game here. It's been back and forth. The second half's going to be a good one. Stick with us. We'll take a break, come back with the second half coming up after this on CISN.TV.
Our year-end Red Tag event is going on now at DeArmond Automotive Knoxville. Every new and used vehicle is tagged with one low price. Get up to $5,500 off MSRP on new Sierra 1500s, plus 0.9% APR for 36 months. Up to $8,000 off MSRP on new Silverado 1500 Turbo Max. And save on the 2024 Equinox with a $500 rebate plus 1.9% APR for 36 months. Incredible year-end savings at DeArmond Automotive Knoxville. DeArmondChevyGMC.com.
When you need to conquer the drifts on your property, get the job done your way. The Western Defender Compact Snowplow. All the professional grade features in just the right size for your mid-sized pickup or SUV. Easy to attach and easy to use. Get the performance to plow like this and finish like this. Western. More jobs done faster.
Visit Truck Equipment Inc. today at truckequipmentinc.com.
Hi, this is Chris from Fireplace Superstore, and if this year is anything like last year, folks are going to be coming in early to get things for their houses. What you need is a high-efficient gas insert from Heat & Glow. Come in now and beat the rush, and Heat & Glow will help you out with some special promotions on gas inserts. We'll be doing up to $200 off on our gas metal inserts to retrofit into your drafty old wood fireplace. Come early, beat the rush. Fireplace Superstore, 109th and Douglas in Urbandale.
too. We all want to be winners, right? The winning drive comes from choosing unleaded 88, a cleaner burning fuel made from corn. That way, we all win. Now give me some weight. That's the winning drive. Now let's go get some tailgating snacks.
Back here at West Des Moines Dowling Catholic High School, 31-28. Dowling leading here. They trailed by 2 after 1. Trailed by 7 early in the first quarter. Dowling battled back, and then Waukee was down by 7 at one point, and they battled back, cut it down to 2, and then trailed by 3 here at the half. So just we talked about it. Good, solid basketball, and then of course, both these coaches will make some adjustments. They'll talk about things they need to do here in the second half.
And they'll want to get into the lane to open up their shooters more. When they get into the lane or get good swings, you create the recoveries. It's a couple swing passes, you have wide open shots. Both teams like to shoot the 3, so they just have to create that.
Dowling will get the ball first. Starters again: Zedeker, Ellie Muller, Katie Muller, Layla Tritton, and Ellie Olson to start for Waukee. Emily Sorensen, Maria Yokiel, Marnie Zalo, Sophia Hope, and Kristen Hauk. Here, the starters for Waukee to start the second half. The starters from the first half. And shot up, no good. Battle for the rebound underneath. And travel is called on Sorensen as she was battling with Ellie Muller down there.
That's an unfortunate one right there.
It looked like she had it away, and I know they changed that if you're sliding. Here's Zedeker for 3. Roll out and in, and the kiss off the glass for 3. She's up to 20 points here and gives them the first bucket of the third quarter.
She may be saying, I don't need help tonight. I don't know.
Well, so far she's doing all right. There's a 3. Rebound. Sorensen back up and good. And they answer. And there's a 3. Muller.
It's kind of fun to see this back and court fourth play here. You have to love the persistence of Sorensen on that last play.
Down the lane, up and good by Williams. Back and forth here. Zedeker with it now. They hit on her. Now lob it inside. Cross court. Baseline. Drive and block. And that was a late whistle they called.
That was very late. And very frustrating for players and coaches when they say that.
And missed the free throw. She'll get one more here. Misses both. Battle for the rebound comes out of there to Dowling. Down the lane, up and good by Ellie Muller.
Those are backbreaker plays right there.
Yeah, you had the rebound in your hand and you just can't pull it down. And a 30-second timeout, so we'll keep it here. But so the start that Dowling wanted, they've come out and put a couple more on the board there to extend the lead by 8.
Yeah, a couple of fortunate calls of the jump ball down there. It turns into a three-point play, and then the layup here just now. The 2 free throws and then the offensive rebound. So, they're getting what they want. I think Waukee's doing some good things getting down the lane. They obviously emphasize get to the lane. If they're going to call the fouls, we gotta draw the contact.
Take it at them and try to draw some of those. So they will inbound here. Hauk with it. And down by 7. That's, I believe, the biggest lead Dowling's had tonight. Back up to 7. Long 3, short. Rebounded by Ellie Muller. Here comes Dowling. Zedeker pulls it back, drives the lane. No good. Muller with the rebound, but knocked away by Hauk. Now Hauk will take it coast to coast. Stops. And, yep, just a little too much.
Yeah, just a little off balance there.
And credit Muller. She stayed right in there on
Yeah.
her back and
Yeah.
just, she knew she couldn't go up or she might get
Right.
a block, and that kind of forced the turnover a little bit there.
I love Hauk's tenacity, though.
Yeah.
She's just a hard-nosed player. Sticks in there and fights for her team.
Zedeker off to Tritton. Up top now. Olsen now over. Muller back to Zedeker. 15 on the shot clock. Muller comes down the lane. It's knocked down. Ball taken away. Here comes Hauk. Across the floor. They pick her up quickly. She fakes, drives, and gets it blocked by Muller. I think she was looking for the foul, but that was a real clean, nice block. Across the baseline. Back up top for three. No good. Rebound. Battled for, and that's going to stay with Waukee. Olsen tried to run it down, ran out of room a little bit there. Here comes Macy Harnden back in. She got some good time off the bench, and we'll give Muller a little rest.
Yeah, she's really gritty, too. She gets down and she's going to defend Hauk here on defense, and she stays low to the ground and makes it tough on the offensive player. But Hauk's taking her in the post now to see if she's going to post her up, take advantage there.
So here comes Waukee. Outscored 8-4 here to start the third quarter. Lob it inside. That one kind of hit the net under the basket, and Zedeker just happened to have a foot out of bounds when she touched it, so it'll stay with Waukee.
They're trying to take advantage inside earlier, but Dowling dropped coverage behind behind Hauk, so they couldn't enter the ball very easily.
Zalo goes out. Now they lob it into Sorensen, and there they get the push from behind on Zedeker. Just her first and the team first here in the third quarter, about halfway through. Now they set up in that old box formation, spin around off the screen. Zalo kicks it out. Oh, almost, yeah, it is stolen away. Speaking, there's your gritty player right there.
Yeah.
As Harnden.
Look at that matchup.
Feels it, yep. Her and Hauk going at it. Down the lane, Zedeker doesn't get it to fall. And pulled out of there by Zalo.
Go ahead. A lot of roll-offs tonight on those layups.
Hauk gets it to fall. A little touch there.
And that's just good patience on her drive there, and then a good, strong, hard move to finish.
I think you get those roll-offs when you're closely guarded. You're trying to lay it up there sometimes a little too much. Back the other way, and that one goes over. Zalo with the rebound. Now here comes Waukee, a chance to cut the lead down again. Out, drives in, now pulls it back out. Zedeker on her, takes it over to the wing, down the right side. Zalo for three, no good. Rebound comes off to Harnden. She'll bring it up the floor. Drops it back. Now she'll put it up. Good! Harnden, her second three. And timeout, Waukee.
Dowling, I believe.
Or was that Dowling?
I believe it's Dowling.
Dowling, okay. Timeout. Was that a full timeout? So we'll take a break here on CISN.TV.
Ever have one of those awkward moments when a business disappointed you? You got ripped off? Didn't get what you expected? The Better Business Bureau can help you avoid these uncomfortable situations. BBB accredited businesses are honest, ethical, and reviewed annually by the BBB. Don't experience another awkward moment with a bad business. Trust the ones that operate with integrity. Look for the BBB seal. It's the sign of a better business. And find a better business anytime at bbb.org.
Free Godfather's Pizza begins with the download. Order through my new online ordering app and start earning free pizza and sides. It's easy. Download the Godfather's Pizza online ordering app today. Do it.
Over 1,300 vehicles on WaukeeChevy.com. Schottenkirk Chevy Waukee. If we don't have it, you can build it. Newly expanded service department means we're hiring. See the openings on WaukeeChevy.com. Schottenkirk Chevy Waukee. WaukeeChevy.com.
Back here at West Des Moines Dowling, 42-38 lead up to 8 now for Dowling. Waukee made a little run back, but then Dowling right back. Now here's Hauk at the free throw line. Gets it off. Zalo over to Tolley, who's in there. Now down the lane, Hauk. Good aggressive move there.
Yeah, they're just going to try to take advantage of the size there with Hauk. Size and strength over Harnden.
Katie Muller up top to Zedeker. Zedeker kicks it out. On the drive, Harnden has it poked away. Good quick hands there by Zalo.
Again, driving into that double team is causing Maroons trouble.
Baseline, Tolley throws it across. Zalo thought about the three, decides not. Plenty of time on the shot clock. Winding down to 15 here. Hope back in there. She'll put up the three. Oh, rolls out. Rebound to Waukee. A fresh shot clock. Zalo now takes it in. Muller blocks it. She was trying to get an angle there, but just could not get it. And credit Ellie Muller with being patient on that.
And they're giving her the space. She knows her length. Bigger players, stronger, will get into her and cause her foul trouble. But tonight they're kind of trying to lean away from her, and those long arms come out of nowhere.
Well, they get it back here. We'll go under 2 minutes in the third. Waukee. Hauk goes down the lane, kicks it out. Three. Sorensen, no good. Long rebound. Zedeker runs it down in the quarter. Hauk is playing her one-on-one up the floor. Now she'll back in, throw it across court. Almost threw it away, but good recovery there as it's pulled out by Tritton. A good fire down the lane, up and off, no good. Hope rebounds it in. Well, Muller just got a little hand in there to knock it away.
They're just making it really tough for Zedeker to catch. She's getting catches, but she's having to work hard to get them. And Muller's probably going a little too fast for finishing tonight on her side of it.
They get it in over to Zedeker. She lobs it inside, and good move in there by Muller to catch and then spin in and get the bucket.
And that's a byproduct of so much focus on Zedeker right there to take away that screen from her.
And that's what you got to have, the other players to step up when that happens. Up top with it to Williams. Over on the wing, now back up there. Sorensen for three. She's just been a little short on those threes tonight. Trying to pull them back in. Zedeker, follow-away three is good. Her second three of the quarter. She's got 23 on the night.
Yeah, Dowling's 4 for 5 from three this quarter, and Waukee's 0 for 6.
Down the lane, Sorensen up, no good. Pokes it out of there, but Zedeker stays with it. She goes coast to coast and gets it in there. Dowling starting to run away a little bit here. Up to 13. And Waukee really needs a bucket. And they're not going to get one off before the end of the quarter. So Dowling 49, Waukee 36 here at the end of three. Waukee's been a good fourth quarter team so far this year. We'll see if they can come back here on CISN.TV.
Ever have one of those awkward moments when a business disappointed you? You got ripped off? Didn't get what you expected? The Better Business Bureau can help you avoid these uncomfortable situations. BBB accredited businesses are honest, ethical, and reviewed annually by the BBB. Don't experience another awkward moment with a bad business. Trust the ones that operate with integrity. Look for the BBB seal. It's the sign of a better business. And find a better business anytime at bbb.org.
Free Godfather's Pizza begins with the download. Order through my new online ordering app and start earning free pizza and sides. It's easy. Download the Godfather's Pizza online ordering app today. Do it.
Over 1,300 vehicles on WaukeeChevy.com. Schottenkirk Chevy Waukee. If we don't have it, you can build it. Newly expanded service department means we're hiring. See the openings on WaukeeChevy.com. Schottenkirk Chevy Waukee. WaukeeChevy.com.
We'll go to the fourth quarter. Dowling outscored Waukee 18-8 in that third quarter to take a 13-point lead here. And I mentioned it in the last two games. Waukee's been down or close, and they've had a big fourth quarter. They need one now here.
They do. And
there's three, just rolls out. Zedeker runs it down.
And the good news for them is they've seen themselves do it, so they know it's there.
Harnda drives in, dishes it underneath, up and good to Ellie Moeller. Moeller has 6. Hope for 3, no good. And kept alive, rolling down on the floor and getting it to Zalo. Over to Sorensen for 3, no good. Hope had 14 in the first half. She has not scored since. She got a little bit of foul trouble, and was out for quite a bit.
She's out of, as much as she was in rhythm in the first half, she's out of rhythm in the second half, which is just strange because she just had such a great first half.
Kick it back out for 3. It's short. Rebound. And they run it down. Sorensen. That's one, again, where they don't leave it to question. Just go get it. And here comes Waukee, trailing by 15. And take it away inside. Zedeker will push it. Looking inside, has post up there. They decide to keep it out. Muller was posting up. Zedeker drives, dishes over left side, now gets it back. Backs in Hauk, gets double teamed, and one of the few turnovers they've made here tonight, but Dowling does there.
Yeah, Hauk's been a good spark plug off the bench for Dowling. The only criticism you'd have of her game tonight is the turnovers.
Katie Muller comes in to give Zedeker a little bit of a breather now. And Waukee looking for their first bucket here in the fourth quarter, 2 minutes in. And knocked away. Good defense by Ellie Olsen. Muller pulls it over, gets it off. Harnded kicks it out. Olsen looked at the 3, now sets up for the 3. Off the back of the iron, rebound comes down to Sorensen. She'll run it out to Zalo. Zalo up and good.
That's a good run out by Waukee to attack.
Cuts it down to 13. Long 3 off, no good by Muller.
That's a new thing for Ellie to shoot the 3 this year, but they're going to need her to do that. Otherwise, her defender always dropped to stop the drive.
Here's Hauk for 3 is good. Well, in today's game, it seems like forwards and the big players have to shoot that 3, don't they? Timeout called. Full timeout. We'll take a break. Waukee making a little bit of comeback. Have it down to 10 on CISN.TV.
Our year-end red tag event is going on now at DeArmond Automotive Knoxville. Every new and used vehicle is tagged with one low price. Get up to $5,500 off MSRP on new Sierra 1500s, plus 0.9% APR for 36 months. Up to $8,000 off MSRP on new Silverado 1500 Turbo Max. And save on the 2024 Equinox with a $500 rebate plus 1.9% APR for 36 months. Incredible year-end savings at DeArmond Automotive Knoxville. DeArmondChevyGMC.com.
When you need to conquer the drifts on your property, get the job done your way. The Western Defender Compact Snowplow. All the professional grade features in just the right size for your mid-sized pickup or SUV. Easy to attach and easy to use. Get the performance to plow like this and finish like this. Western, more jobs done faster.
Visit Truck Equipment Inc. today at truckequipmentinc.com.
Back here at West Des Moines, Dowling. Dowling leading by 10. It was 13 a minute ago. Waukee making a little bit of a run back here in the fourth quarter, but have a way to go. Now Hauk, a strip out front, and then a foul called on Harnden.
And out of that, in that timeout, if you watch the Waukee huddle, they were all getting after each other. They're like, step up. We make this comeback. We've done it before. And they come out and get a turnover. Great start for them.
First team foul of the fourth quarter. There's a three. And Zallo looking in there, and a travel call. Zallo didn't get the rebound, but she kind of forced the turnover. And Waukee, they've been shooting a pretty good percentage from three-point range, but they're just not falling here.
Right.
And sometimes you struggle a little bit when you're trying to come back.
Right, because you feel a little more pressure on your shot. And I mean,
but I think you were right. If they take it inside, try to get a few more fouls, that might be the way here.
Plus, it gives you a chance to collect as a team and talk about matchups real quick and make sure you're solid.
And they have not been to the free throw line yet tonight. And there's a block by Muller. Thought she was going to get the shot up quick enough, but Muller stepped right in there. She's got a long reach. Zedeker back in the lane, spins, and draws the foul from Sorensen.
She had to go there. So on the verge of a 3-second call, I thought.
Yeah. Zedeker looking for her first points of the fourth quarter. And there it is. It's number 26 on the game.
This is an area where Dowling's looking to improve. They're getting the line a lot, but they're not converting as much as they'd like.
She hits the two there. Yeah, they were 0 for 2 in the third quarter, but now 2 for 2 here in the fourth, and Sorensen stops, lobs it up there. I think she thought she might have going to get called for the travel.
Yeah.
And she just kind of
a little off balance.
Heaved it up there, but and that happens sometimes. You're playing from behind, and then that defense forces you into out of your rhythm.
Right. And in that case, you just keep going and try to drive. I mean, if she blocks it, it's probably going out of bounds anyway.
Here comes
at that angle anyway.
Waukee halfway through the fourth quarter. Waukee needs some points. Hauk turns around, kicks it out. Williams crosses over, pulls up, and hits it. Nice little move by Gentry Williams.
A good move, get in the lane, get something going there.
Get it back down to 10. Zedeker now pulls it out. Harnden drives baseline, throws it all the way across to Muller. Back up top, down the lane, and Zallo gets called for the foul.
That's kind of on the other side. That's what you want Waukee to keep doing. You don't want them to just necessarily pull up and drag that foot, take the chance. You got to keep attacking.
That's their second team foul. Free throw is good by Tritton.
Sorry.
Second free throw rattles around, pulled down by Muller, put back up, no good. Rebounded by Hope. Here's Sorensen dribbling in against Zedeker. Down the lane, spins around, up and good. Sorensen with 10. Quickly back the other way. Down the lane, Muller puts it up, rebounded by Dowling, but pulled away. Gentry Williams.
That's 5 turnovers for the Maroons in the fourth.
Sorensen runner is good. Lead down to 7. Coming up on 2:30 to play. Step through and up by Zedeker. 29.
Neither team's willing to back down tonight, are they?
No. Hauk goes in and gets the foul on Tritton. Second team foul, for second on Tritton. But I think you're right. If they'd done a little more of that early and tried to get a few more fouls there, but
yeah, because it puts a defense on their heels. You know, I mean, I get it. You get tentative, but you almost have to reverse that mindset and go full bore at the basket if they're going to call it like that.
Hauk hits the first one. She'll get one more. She's got 8 points on the night, averaging just about 10. That one rattles out, rebounded by Ellie Muller. Zedeker will bring it up. She goes down the lane. She isn't going to give up on the attack. Misses it there, and here's Hauk. Hauk will push it up the floor. She drives in, kicks it over. Williams goes up and hits it. Gentry Williams. All of a sudden, it's down to a 6-point lead here.
Just tremendous fight back for the Warriors. It was 15 a few minutes ago.
And full timeout. We'll take a break here. You're watching girls basketball on CISN.TV.
Our year-end red tag event is going on now at DeArmond Automotive Knoxville. Every new and used vehicle is tagged with one low price. Up to $15,000 on new Ram 2500s. Up to $12,500 on new Ram 1500 Laramies. 0% for 72 months on new Ram 1500 Bighorns. Up to $7,000 on the 2023 Durango. And new 2023 Jeep Renegade starting at $26,990. Incredible year-end savings at DeArmond Automotive Knoxville. Discounts off MSRP.
Iowans are working hard, but high prices make it even harder to keep food on the table. Record numbers need help. Your neighbors, your friends, your community. Stopping hunger starts here.
Free Godfather's Pizza begins with the download. Order through my new online ordering app and start earning free pizza and sides. It's easy. Download the Godfather's Pizza online ordering app today. Do it.
Here at Dowling Catholic High School, Dar Daniels and Scott Babinette. What was Coach Meyer, what kind of adjustment do you think she wanted there?
Well, I think she's going to say we've got to get a lane touch on a drive and either a kick out for a wide open 3 or a strong finish. They've gotten some inside shots, but they're kind of going up not as strong as she would like.
So Waukee was down by 15. They got it down to 6 here with just under 2 minutes to play. Looks like going to melt a little clock too here. Zedeker up top. She checked back to make sure that she didn't have a 5 count going. Now she does. And 15 on the shot. Up to Muller. Back over to Zedeker. 8 on the shot clock. 5. Zedeker stops, throws it over. 3, 2, 1. Oh, at the shot clock. Wow.
That's like the perfect possession in that situation.
Well, Harnden would be our player off the bench star tonight.
Right.
And Hauk throws it up, and she's come in and done a little bit of everything here. And she gets that shot just as the red light came on, the ball went down the bucket. And that's what you want if you're leading. 1 minute to play now, 8-point lead. And then here's where that rule with no one-on-ones comes into play a little bit.
Right. And that's maybe the only part I hate about the rules. I like a little bit of that drama.
Yeah, because at the end it makes it a little more. 2 team fouls for each team here. When you get to 5, it's an automatic 2-shot. You don't get any one-on-one.
And time is so far against the Warriors. They need to get up and create, and just letting Zedeker out there dribble is hurting their cause.
And the shot clock too, but with a 30-second shot clock and 56 seconds, you can hold it at least 2 times. So, it makes it a lot tougher to come down and come back in these games. I think like college and the NBA with the replay, you have the last 2 minutes can last an hour in games.
Right.
I don't want to see that, but I do agree a little bit that 1-on-1 at least. And sometimes you see those gritty, hard players get up there and they knock them down. Other times you miss it and you give the other team a chance. But
right. I mean, it's a part of the game. I like. These are things you practice every day.
But credit Dowling, they've held off the surge here.
They have.
And credit Waukee for coming back, but now they need a stop or something. Trailing by 8, they try to double team up top, and they're going to get the foul on Hauk. Just the third team foul, so they'll have 2 more to give.
Right, and that's where timing is such with an 8-point lead.
Yeah,
I think Coach Meyer would have said, let's hold on to the ball, make them come get us.
Yeah, because even if you come down, you get a quick 3, you're still down 5, and it's still a 2-possession game here. They go quickly foul her again. That's just the 4th team foul. So the next one you'll go, and if you foul Zediker again, she's shooting 85% clip from the line, so she's probably the one you don't want to foul. Tritton at 84, and they get it in, and now get it back. And they'll just rotate it over, and they do foul her.
I believe those 3 fouls took about 15 seconds off the clock there.
Yeah. So now they shoot 2 shots here with the 15 foul. And Zediker will go to the line. She is 2, 4, 5 of 6 from the line tonight with 29 points. And gets that one swirly, and it goes down.
It's so tough when she gets to shoot the free throws at the end of this game. It's such an advantage for the Maroons at that time if they get that lead.
Misses a second. We'll see if Waukee tries to get up a 3 quick. They cover Hope. She's the one that had the hot hand earlier. There's a 3, no good. Sorensen tries to pull it out of there, but who else? Harnden is back in there, and she gets it, and they have to foul. And Zediker gets it in her hands, and she's coming down again, so pretty much.
Maybe the timeout was that simple. Get the ball to Ava Zediker.
Yeah. Well, 30 points tonight, averaging 20 coming in. Misses the first free throw there. That's been her only flaw tonight. She's missed a few free throws, but she's kind of tired too.
Probably. She's done a lot tonight. I mean, like I say, that's one of those things that they're concerned about in the shooting when you look at the percentages this year.
Back up to 10 points. Waukee dribbles across. So there's Sorensen Hauk for 3. Well, Waukee's going to take the loss. I don't want to say it's a good loss, but they showed some things. They came back.
They did. It just makes it so hard when you get that far. You get 15 down.
And, you're usually not going to go through a season undefeated, so they take their first loss, and it's what do they learn from that. Well, we'll take a break. We'll come back. We'll wrap it up here, and the boys' game will be coming up, but we'll have wrap up the girls' game here, and then talk about the boys' game coming up here on CISN.TV.
Our year-end sales event is going on now at DeArmond Ford Indianola. Now through the end of the year, every new and used vehicle is tagged with one low price. 2.9% for 72 months on new F-150s. New Bronco Sports and Escapes, both with $1,500 rebate, plus 2.9% APR for 66 months. And save big on the new Mustang Mach-E and 2024 Edge. No payments for 90 days. Incredible year-end savings at DeArmond Ford Indianola. Our year-end Red Tag event is going on now at DeArmond Automotive Knoxville. Every new and used vehicle is tagged with one low price. Up to $15,000 on new Ram 2500s. Up to $12,500 on new Ram 1500 Laramies. 0% for 72 months on new Ram 1500 Bighorns. Up to $7,000 on the 2023 Durango. And new 2023 Jeep Renegades starting at $26,990. Incredible year-end savings at DeArmond Automotive Knoxville. Discounts off MSRP.
Western lets your UTV power through the storm. The Impact V-Plow and Impact Straight Blade. With the features the pros demand. custom tailored for your UTV. And to keep your work top-notch, rely on the Tornado UTV Hopper Spreader. Now that's a job well done. Western, more jobs done faster.
Visit Truck Equipment Inc. today at truckequipmentinc.com.
Hi, this is Chris from Fireplace Superstore, and if this year is anything like last year, folks are going to be coming in early to get things for their houses. What you need is a high-efficient gas insert from Heat and Glow. Come in now and beat the rush, and Heat and Glow will help you out with some special promotions on gas inserts. We'll be doing up to $200 off on our gas metal inserts to retrofit into your drafty old wood fireplace. Come early, beat the rush. Fireplace Superstore, 109th and Douglas in Urbandale.
Ever have one of those awkward moments when a business disappointed you? You got ripped off? Didn't get what you expected? The Better Business Bureau can help you avoid these uncomfortable situations. BBB accredited businesses are honest, ethical, and reviewed annually by the BBB. Don't experience another awkward moment with a bad business. Trust the ones that operate with integrity. Look for the BBB seal. It's the sign of a better business. And find a better business anytime at bbb.org.
Back here at Dowling Catholic High School, the final, Dowling over Waukee 60-50. Run down the scoring for you for Waukee. Sophia Hope with 14, all those in the first half. 12 for Emily Sorensen, then 8 apiece for Marnie Zalo, Kirsten Hauk, and Gentry Williams. For Dowling, Ava Zedeker 31, 8 for Layla Tritton, 8 for Marcy Harnden off the bench, 7 for Katie Muller, 6 for Ellie Muller. It was 14-12 Waukee after 31-28 Dowling at the half, 49-36 Dowling after 3, and then ends up 60-50. Dar Daniels and Scott Babinette, final thoughts?
Yeah, I just thought the game, it was a battle of wills, and obviously Zedeker came out as the top point guard in that. I was so impressed with Hauk and how she led the team tonight with her grittiness and intensity there. I think Waukee learned a lot about themselves tonight. It is, if you say it's a good loss, I think they learned a lot tonight.
Yeah, they'll make adjustments and come back, and you get better by playing better teams and going at it, don't you?
Right, and this is a different. I mean, they're used to the 94-foot court. This is more compact in the 84, and it's just a little bit different game. And Zedeker got going tonight. I think that's the major key of the night.
All right, well, appreciate it. Thanks for joining me here tonight. That'll wrap it up for the girls' game. We have our game break show coming up. That'll be coming up here just after this on CISN.TV.
1 on the shot clock. Hauk fires up a prayer to go.
Winkler brings it up, drives in, crosses over, and 1.
Hello and welcome to the CISN Game Break Show. I am your host, Blake Walker. We got a packed show ahead of you today. Rankings, Player of the Week, Team of the Week, Coach interview, Player interview, and much, much more. We'll jump right into our Player of the Week of this last week. Our CISN Player of the Week from Week 1. It is Joey Coppola of Dowling Catholic, the Maroons. Joey had a heck of a game against Ankeny Centennial on December 1st, 29 points, 7 rebounds, 4 assists, and he went 4 of 7 from beyond the three-point line. A heck of a game over a very talented Ankeny Centennial team. Coppola played well in 3 games last week. Dowling went 2-1 on the week, lost a close one to Valley, 72-69 to start the season, then beat Centennial, obviously, 79-64, where Joey went off for 29 points. And then they were able to pull away late on Saturday against Roosevelt in a huge fourth quarter, a 58-43 game. Joey and Dowling Catholic obviously weren't favored coming into this season, but man, he makes a big effort. Take a look at this layup. Nicely done. Joey Coppola is our CISN Player of the Week. And our team of the week last week on the Central Iowa Sports Network will go to the Valley girls. Valley picked up 2 big wins last week, a 55-24 victory over number 3 ranked Dowling, a heck of a win for the Valley girls, and then a 53-38 win over number 12 Waukee Northwest. 2 ranked wins, very well done. Elise Yeager is leading the way, averaging 16 points per game.
New rankings released this week of December 7th out of the Iowa Girls High School Athletic Union. Johnston comes in at number 1, no surprise. The West Des Moines Valley Tigers and Elise Yeager have jumped all the way up to number 2. Davenport North, keep an eye on these girls out of eastern Iowa. They're going to be a tough team at number 3. Dowling Catholic, number 4. Ankeny Centennial at 5. Waukee, still undefeated as of today, is up to number 6. Pleasant Valley is 7th after their loss to Davenport North. Ankeny comes in the 8th position. Cedar Falls is 9th. Sioux City East is 10th. Southeast Polk, Waukee Northwest. A couple more CIML teams fit in at the 11 and 12 positions. Cedar Rapids Prairie is up to 13th. Waterloo West at 14th. And Sioux City West out of western Iowa comes in at the 15th position.
We will take a break and be back with your coach interview and player interview, plus much more. You're watching the CISN Game Break Show.
Iowans are working hard, but high prices make it even harder to keep food on the table. Record numbers need help. Your neighbors, your friends, your community. Stopping hunger starts here.
Welcome back to the CISN Game Break Show. I'm your host, Blake Walker. The Waukee Warrior boys basketball team is off to a good start this season, 2-1 in Week 1. They've hit over 33 pointers in just 3 games. They're led by Mason Costello, their leading scorer, and Coach Kevin Kanaski has got his boys looking good to start the season. I had a chance to sit down with both of them to talk about the good start for this Waukee Warrior team. Here with Waukee head coach Kevin Kanaski and Mason Costello. First of all, thank you two for joining us today here on the Game Break Show. Coach, I'll start with you. You're 2-1 on the season. First week has gone by. How would you evaluate Week 1? You guys shoot the 3-ball well, you rebound well, but came up short on Saturday. How would you look at this first week of the season?
We're happy with things. Obviously, with it being the first week, we have a lot of things we can improve on, but from a coachability standpoint, a playing hard standpoint, I'm really happy. We have a lot of experience back with our team, and they're fun group to coach, fun group to be around. So, yeah, I mean, we came up short, didn't play our best, but at the end of the day, it's a good wake-up call for us after having 2 really good performances. So we look forward to playing 2 more games this week against 2 good opponents.
Mason, I'll go to you. You started last season on a very talented roster, and this year you're starting again on a very talented roster, but the only thing that changed, or you were the only thing that stuck around on that starting 5, and everything else kind of changed. What's that been like? Obviously, you grew up playing with everybody on the roster in general, but what's that transition been like to starting on last year's roster to starting on this year's roster?
I feel like last year's roster, I mean, everyone expected us to do kind of the things we did the first 2 games this year with last year's team. So it's definitely been a lot different. No one has their eyes on us like they did last year. So we're just kind of waking teams up a little bit, but it's definitely a big difference from last year because of how deep we were last year. But I think our team this year is really good.
Coach, talk about, you got 2 big games this week, Waukee Northwest and Dowling. First of all, I got to ask, the 3-pointers are aplenty. I mean, you guys are almost averaging 11 per game. Is that a game plan, or is that just kind of work with what you got and just kind of go about it?
We want to try to play fast. It's kind of worked out so far that we've made a lot of them. We have a lot of guys that shoot threes and shoot them at a high percentage. In practice, we're shooting it well. So, yeah, I mean, we want to play fast. We want to shoot a bunch of threes, but trying to get as many shots up as we can, I think it'll benefit it. And, yeah, the threes kind of just – it's not anything we really talk about in practice. It just kind of works itself out.
So talk about these 2 opponents, Waukee Northwest, obviously strong rivalry. It's always a good game when you guys play, and then Dowling Catholic, who's off to a good start. So talk about these two games this week.
Yeah, I mean, the Northwest game is always a fun game for our community, and it'll be a big crowd. The students really enjoy it. It's emotional, obviously, and it's just a fun game to be a part of. We're lucky to have such great support. Us and Northwest, our fan support is the best in the state without question. So we definitely look forward to that every year. They're good. I know they're 0-2, so people look at them and it's going to be a close game like they always are. And it's they're talented, and they'll get it figured out. So then, yeah, like you said, we haven't looked at Dowling much in our league, and with our schedule, it's bang, we got to get ready to play. Then it's who do we have the next game and try to figure out a game plan for them. But Dowling is overachieving, kind of exceeding expectations that people had. They're experienced. I've seen them play on film, and they have a ton of seniors. So yeah, another fun conference game that's going to be a challenge on Friday night as well.
Mason, you're off to a good start this year, 20 points per contest. You've played in this Waukee Northwest Waukee game several times. What's it like? I mean, Coach talks about the emotion and everything else. How do you either keep out of it or just kind of zone in and get ready for a big game against, the crosstown guys that you grew up with?
It's definitely, it hits you, it hits home a little bit. I think that, whenever we play them, obviously emotions are way deeper, and, it just means a little bit more than every other game. But you kind of have to take it as like just another game in order to stay focused and stay, concentrated. But I think over the last couple of years, obviously they've got us more than we've wanted. And this year we kind of want to change the narrative a little bit and get some games back because, obviously they've had the upper hand on us. But I think this year we'll be ready, and, we'll show people, that we're a good team too.
Well, guys, I really appreciate you sitting down and chatting with me today, and good luck this week.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Have a good one.
Thank you, guys. Have a good one. Once again, want to give a huge shout out to Kevin Kanaski and Mason Costello for sitting down and chatting with us. We really, really appreciate it, giving us that insight. We'll take a look at your games to watch this week, a.k.a. what's on to watch here on the Central Iowa Sports Network. We'll start out with Tuesday. Waukee takes on Northwest for the Battle of Key. It's been a phenomenal game every single time these two have played, both on the boys and girls side. It should be a good one once again at the Waukee Fieldhouse. On Thursday, Valley takes on Dowling in wrestling. The rivalry heads to the mat. Should be a phenomenal one between two very talented wrestling programs. And then on Friday, we got a doubleheader for you. Valley taking on Centennial, and Waukee takes on Dowling in what should be a great basketball night of action. That will wrap it up for us here on the CISN Game Break Show. We hope you enjoyed your first game. We hope you enjoy the next one. Thanks for watching. I'm your host, Blake Walker.
Hey, you two, we all want to be winners, right? The winning drive comes from choosing unleaded 88, a cleaner burning fuel made from corn. That way, we all win. Now give me some weight. That's the winning drive. Now let's go get some tailgating snacks.
Here at Dowling High School, we're getting ready for the start of our second half of our doubleheader here. Dar Danielson with me. Mike Swain will join me now on the color call here tonight. Waukee and Dowling. I've seen Waukee a couple games already, and they've really, Mason Costello really the only returner off the starting of the run they had with all those guys that they lost and now are playing in college or whatever. They've come back. Dowling, you've seen them a little bit. How do you describe this Dowling team?
Well, they like to really get up and down, Dar. They want to force the tempo. Coming into Tuesday's game, we had the two highest scoring teams in 4A between Waukee was number 1, Dowling's number 2. And Dowling's coming off of a really struggle against Johnston on Tuesday night where they lost 44-41. They go 4 of 20 from three-point range. I saw this team play Valley early on in the season, and they really got after it, shot the ball extremely well. I think both teams are going to want to really get up and down. I think the tempo is going to be important here. It's really going to be who can take care of the ball and really get out and run.
Yeah, and Waukee, they like to push it too, but they also like to shoot the three too. So that's going to be a key here tonight. Ready for the starting lineups here. And just a second, we'll have those for you. Mason Costello for Waukee. Deion Jenkins, a senior. Rogers, a senior. Owen Shipper and Jacobson. Riddick Meton, he's coming back into the lineup. How do you think that's going to impact him tonight?
Well, he started almost all of the games last year, Dar, for Dowling. He has missed these first 4 games, but he has been playing in summer league. He's been able to get up and down with these guys in practice. So I think he's going to sort of fit right in. It's just a matter of how does the rotation work, but I think he's going to be a welcome addition to this Dowling team tonight.
All righty, about ready to tip it off here. In the second half of our doubleheader, girls ball game, a back and forth game. Dowling held off a surge by Waukee and ended up winning by 10, 60-50 in that one. And Jaden Rogers comes out for Waukee and slapped back by Broderick for Dowling, and they'll get it started here. Coppola hands it off to Metten, and now stolen away. Jenkins dunks it to start the ball game.
Well, Dowling's going to have to limit turnovers, Dar. They had 14 turnovers against Johnston already, an early turnover against Waukee.
Here's Dowling working with it inside, back up and through, and a foul called. There is Coppola goes to the basket, and Jenkins called for the foul. Coppola to the line where he's shooting 65% on the season. And he'll get another one. Second one, a little long and rebounded by Waukee. Jenkins brings it up to Costello. Up top, back to Jenkins. He slides in against the man-to-man. Outside for 3. No good. Jacobson taps the rebound to himself. Up and under and good.
That's a great rebound that time by Jacobson. That's something Dowling did very well against Valley. They were able to rebound, but that time Broderick out-muscled by Jacobson.
And a pushing foul called underneath. Jacobson goes down. And Coppola called for the offensive foul.
Yeah, that was good position by Jacobson at that time, and Joey Coppola a little out of control, bumping him in the paint.
Costello gets it back to Jenkins. On the drive, kick over. Back out to Jenkins, he fakes, pulls up, misses the jumper, and knocks off the Dowling player, and is picked up there by Shipper. They rotate it around to Costello. Now poked away. Costello gets it in the backcourt as it's poked away by Broderick. 3, Costello short. Jacobson battles for it. And that time they were able to wrestle it away from Jacobson.
Waukee getting some pretty good looks. Dowling's got to tighten up their defense.
Kleppe with it. Now poked away from behind. Picked up. Now Jenkins on the breakaway. He'll just lay this one in. And a timeout called. Things a little rough in the early going. They want a timeout here. Be a 30-second call. So what do you see in the early going here?
Already 3 turnovers for Dowling, Darn. I think Coach Einerson was just like, he didn't like the way this was going, and Dowling's not taking care of the ball. Offensive foul early on, giving up a couple offensive rebounds as well. Not the start that Dowling needed, and I think it was a good timeout by the Maroons.
Just kind of settle them down a little bit and say, hey, we don't need to go 100 miles an hour, right?
Yeah, and you get a chance to get something called to, set up a play set that you like. Maybe try and get Broderick involved here. He's only got 1 touch so far. Your leading scorer for Dowling, averaging 15 a game.
Well, Dowling will get it under the basket. Kleppe will throw it in. It looks like maybe a little pressure out of Waukee. Like to go with that 3-2 zone pressure. Dowling gets it across, so Capola drives, kicks it outside. Back will rotate for 3. No good. Rebound. Battled for, and Jacobson comes away with it underneath. Jacobson now kicks it outside. Back over for 3. No good. And the high bouncer hit the hole coming down. So it'll go back to Dowling.
Yeah, a little token pressure here, Dar, just to sort of take some time off of that shot clock, just harass Dowling a little bit, not really looking to trap out of it.
Give and go, kick it outside for 3. No good. Rebound pulled down on the far side by Keyshawn Moore. Quick 3 on the transition, no good. Rebound comes off to Dowling. Both teams a little cold shooting from the outside deep here early going. Capola picks up the dribble, and Costello poked it away. Back over for 3, and that misses everything. Put back no good. And here's Costello. He kicks it over, back up top for 3. No good. Rebound put back up and good by Schipper. 8-1 lead for Waukee.
Yeah, neither team shooting very well, but the difference here is Waukee getting second chance points and making them count.
And get more inside. Jacobson almost pokes that away. Elbow shot is good by Broderick. Good recovery there.
Yeah, and that's what Dowling needs to get Broderick involved. And they've got to get more shots in the paint, Dar. They're settling too much for jumpers on the outside.
Now go into the post. Jacobson turn around, no good. Rebound pulled down by Kleppe. He'll bring it up, spins back in, and he walked. Yep. Pulled that pivot foot. He felt the pressure behind him. Now Jai White in for Waukee. Waukee fairly deep bench here.
Yeah, a real senior-laden team. Other than Jacobson, there are a lot of seniors on this team that get in this rotation.
Over to Jacobson, out deep. He'll kick it back over to Moore. Now Moore pulls up for 3. Good. Well, the first 3 of the night. And Waukee hits it. Broderick gets it outside on the drive. Pull up. No good. Jacobson off the Capola miss. It seemed like Dowling's quite found the rhythm in offense yet.
No, they're really struggling. A lot of one-on-one, not a lot of movement on the offensive end, and Waukee's really starting to get it going on the other side.
Yeah, Jai White hits that one, and the lead is up to 9. And then a foul going the other way on Carlos Carui. So the second team foul, first on Carui. Dowling inbound under their own basket, out for 3. Good from the outside. Kleppe hits it.
Kleppe was the leading scorer against Johnson the other night, and they really need him to score to pick this offense up.
Three back the other way, rolls out, no good. Rebound, Costello. He'll get called for the offensive foul.
Yeah, that was a nice job by Joey Coppola, just sort of holding his position, just a little dip of that elbow.
Yeah, just dropped down the shoulder a little bit, didn't he?
Yep.
And Dowling will get it. Alera Gao is in now for Dowling as well. Coach has a question about something over there.
Yeah, there's something going on, maybe with the roster spot.
He took his headband off. I don't know if that was the conversation.
I don't know. There was a conversation with the Dowling bench. I'm not sure what happened there, but play on.
Gao took his headband off, but I don't know if that was the issue they're talking about, or he didn't have any advertising on it. So
he played with it against Valley, so I don't know. Maybe just
that might have been just incidental to what was going on over there. Here's Dowling on the drive, up and no good. Rebound, put back up and good by Broderick.
And that's what he did so well against Valley, just cleaning up plays like that.
Lead back down to 5 now. Here's Waukee, and a little too much on the pressure there by Cataldo as he came out and picked up the foul. There's 2 team fouls now. And they'll throw it into the backcourt for White. He waves everybody out of the way. And then he got called for carrying the ball. He was directing traffic, but then carried the ball.
Yeah, Dowling tightening up just a little bit defensively. See if they can get a little bit better offensive rhythm here this next 2 minutes to end the quarter.
A little pressure again by Waukee. They break through it. Coppola, and then loses the handle, goes to his knees and keeps it there. The drive, the kick down to the baseline, a little too hard, put back no good. Quickly up ahead, and the foul will be called on Dowling. Let's see who that goes against. That'll be Cataldo, the second, third team foul.
You can see, Dar, when Waukee gets an opportunity to run, they are going to take advantage of that. That time, nice job by Deion Jenkins getting down the floor and aggressive going to the basket.
Yeah, they had 2 guys, one on each side. They went with Jenkins. Jacobson back in along with Jaden Rogers. And Deion Jenkins will get another free throw. He's hitting 78% from the line. And also in is Riddick Meaton for, is it Meaton?
Meaton, yeah, and he's been quiet, Dar. It's taken him a little bit to sort of get into the flow here. Missing those first 4 games, as we mentioned.
Back up to 7-point lead for Waukee. Under 2 to play here. On the drive down the lane, a little strong, but the rebound comes off to Broderick. He's been all over tonight. And then that one's going to be a little too much by Cataldo. When you're leaning on the other player's back, you kind of know that's.
Yeah, that was it was well short on that. Kleppe just tried to make a move on that, but unfortunately climbed the Waukee player's back.
That gives them 4 team fouls, so they would be in the 2 shot, and there's a foul there. That'll be shooting anyway.
Yeah.
And I think that's Kleppe. Shipper to the line where he's shooting 50% on the season thus far. He hits the first. Your thoughts on the whole 5 foul per quarter thing?
Yeah, I think it's interesting. It was the last game that I did, Dar, the Dowling Valley game. We only got into that late in the 4th quarter. I thought both teams sort of let things, they knew they didn't want to foul, and it led to a cleaner game.
That one goes out. Yeah, I want to see. I mean, it made a little bit of a difference in the girls' game because they had the foul, and then, there's no 1-on-1, so you got 2 shots, and you're sending somebody like Ava Zediker to the line, that's a lot of times easy points. But I know, we'll see as the season goes on. And into the lane and nowhere to go was Deion Jenkins.
It is going to affect a little bit how coaches do end-of-game situations without that one-and-one. I think that is something but I think early on in the first 3 quarters, it led to a little bit of a cleaner game.
And driving in is Coppola, now gets it over, now gets it back. Looking at the 3, Miton now drives, spins, puts it up, and good. Riddick Miton with his first bucket, lead is 6. Jenkins drives, kicks it out. Coppola for 3. Or excuse me, Costello. I'm sorry.
Nice job that time. Bringing the defense in, and then just a simple kick out. Costello wide open for that 3 in the corner.
19-10 down the lane. There's a 3 is short. And shot clock, there's just a small difference between the shot and the game clock here, not much.
Yeah, I expect them to hold for the last shot here, Del.
Yeah. So we go under 8, 7, 6, get it to Jenkins. He'll look. Now they shoot it with 2, no good. And that's how we'll end the quarter. 19-10 here. After 1, Waukee up. We'll be back with the second quarter after this on CISN.TV.
Our year-end Red Tag event is going on now at DeArmond Automotive Knoxville. Every new and used vehicle is tagged with one low price. Up to $15,000 on new Ram 2500s. Up to $12,500 on new Ram 1500 Laramies. 0% for 72 months on new Ram 1500 Bighorns. Up to $7,000 on the 2023 Durango. And new 2023 Jeep Renegades starting at $26,990. Incredible year-end savings at DeArmond Automotive Knoxville. Discounts off MSRP.
Iowans are working hard, but high prices make it even harder to keep food on the table. Record numbers need help. Your neighbors, your friends, your community. Stopping hunger starts here.
Free Godfather's Pizza begins with the download. Order through my new online ordering app and start earning free pizza and sides. It's easy. Download the Godfather's Pizza online ordering app today. Do it.
We'll go the second quarter here at Dowling High School. Waukee leading 19-10. Dart Danielson, Mike Swain with you. And Waukee will get the ball to start the second quarter. Keyshawn Moore with it over to Costello. I'll go down low. Jacobson can't get it there. And the rebound comes off to Dowling. They go quickly down the floor. Up and good. Good drive in there by Miton. There's Jacobson up high, gets it to Costello. Jacobson rolls, Costello finds him late, knocked away for 3, good.
That's 2 in a row now for Costello. Dowling's got to do a better job of finding him on the outside.
10-point lead, and then just a grab there on the drive as Frericks takes it in.
Coach Kanaski thought he had the jump ball there, but referee saw it a little differently.
Frericks with 2 shots. Misses the first. He'll get one more here.
Dowling struggled from the line in that game against Johnson. Had an opportunity to tie it with 3 free throws and missed them all at the end of that game.
Misses that one. Put back up and good by Agao.
Well, nice job that time by Agao. Jacobson just a little soft on that block out. Allowed for that putback.
Keyshawn Moore. Costello pops up top. And taken away. Coppola back over, up and good.
That was a fantastic pass by Maddox Coppola.
And that one rattles out. Rebounded, though, by Waukee. Three, no good. Long rebound, knocked down. Picked up by Southard. Dowling will reset the offense here. Up to get it. Frericks now back in. Capola stops. Gow goes down the lane, tries to lay it up, a little short. Ran into some trouble in the lane. They throw it across. Kick it out, Jacobson for three. The big man hits.
Another great job by Waukee using dribble penetration and then be able to kick and find the open man on the outside. That time, Jacobson able to knock it down.
Oh, Gow loses the handle, but it's picked up down the lane, short. Rebound pulled out. Waukee's going to run. Dowling gets back, though. So Moore pulls it up. Into Capola. Why do I want to keep calling Costello Capola? I don't know. Poke me when I do that, will you?
Well, Dowling's being aggressive on the boards, Dar, but that leads to some runouts. Waukee was able to take advantage of that.
Timeout here will be a full timeout. We'll take a break on CISN.TV.
Ever have one of those awkward moments when a business disappointed you? You got ripped off? Didn't get what you expected? The Better Business Bureau can help you avoid these uncomfortable situations. BBB accredited businesses are honest, ethical, and reviewed annually by the BBB. Don't experience another awkward moment with a bad business. Trust the ones that operate with integrity. Look for the BBB seal. It's the sign of a better business. And find a better business anytime at bbb.org.
Free Godfather's Pizza begins with the download. Order through my new online ordering app and start earning free pizza and sides. It's easy. Download the Godfather's Pizza online ordering app today. Do it.
Over 1,300 vehicles on WaukeeChevy.com. Schottenkirk Chevy Waukee. If we don't have it, you can build it. Newly expanded service department means we're hiring. See the openings on WaukeeChevy.com. Schottenkirk Chevy Waukee. WaukeeChevy.com.
Back here at West Des Moines Dowling. Costello will go to the free throw line. He's got 2 3-pointers. Now he will go to line to shoot 2 here. And rattles the first one home. He's hitting 88.2% from the line. What you want out of a guy who drives a lot. Hits the second one. Dar Danielson, Mike Swain with you here on CISN.TV. Lead up to 11 now for Waukee. Trying to drive in. Kleppe now gets it back out. Miton drives, spins, kicks it out. 15 on the shot clock. There's a three. Is good. Capola.
That time Dowling able to use a little dribble drive penetration themselves. Good kick out to Joey Capola for his first three.
There's a drive and the kick, and they're going to call an offensive foul as White drove right into the defender before he threw it out there, and there's an offensive foul.
Yeah, good position that time by Joey Capola. Saw that, took the charge all the way. Nice play defensively.
Up a little pressure now. Capola handles it, puts the thumb up for the play. Drive in, throw over to the right side. Now back over to Broderick. He'll take it in, backs off Jacobson, puts it up, can't get it to go, fights for it, and Jacobson finally comes away with it. They let him body up and play in there.
I thought that was good position by Jacobson, using that body but not drawing the foul. Good defense that time.
Crossover drive and one by Jai White.
Well, that's good recognition by White. Noticing that the lane had just sort of cleared out, put the ball on the floor, took it right at the defender, used his body well to finish.
Second on one, Kleppe, second team foul on Dowling. And White to the line for the old-fashioned three-point play. She leaves it short. Rebound by Broderick. Capola will bring it up. They rotate it around. Meton drives the middle, stops. Right-hander just rolls off, put back up and good by Broderick. Man, he's tough down there.
It's what he does so well, Dar. He just sort of has a nose for the ball. He's just always around it, able to finish that time on a second chance opportunity.
Comes off the screen there. Now they get it into Jacobson. Mismatch down low. He turns, and he gets called for the offensive foul.
Wow.
He knew he had a size on Coppola, but a little too strong.
Yeah, I think the official saw maybe he just dropped his shoulder a little bit. I thought they might get Coppola for the reach, but went the other way.
Coach Kanaski asking about it down there because he thought,
little clarification.
Are you kidding me? My big guy and that little guy, and you call the foul on my big guy? What the heck? Meton drives, stops.
Yeah, that's a
right-hander goes, and we walk.
Yeah, just a little out of rhythm right now for Riddick Meton. Again, making his first game back for the season here. Trying to get in the flow of things.
Deion Jenkins back in there now. He handles the ball. Kicks it outside to Moore. They rotate it over. Far side White. Back up top. He dives in now. Double clutches, puts it up too hard, and almost a walk there between Broderick and Coppola as they both had it. Here's a three up, no good. And a battle for it, and that time Broderick came down but called for the travel as got caught up in the bodies coming down.
Yeah, I would have liked to see Meton let those White defenders or White offensive rebounders get in that paint. Just a little too quick on that three. Dowling hanging in, though. It feels like it's been sort of dominated by Waukee.
Yeah, it seems like they are, and it was 10 for a while, but now it's still 8. Yeah. They just haven't totally run away from them. Kick it back out for 3. Short. Rebound, knocked around. Pulled out of there by Shipper. Shipper's kind of that utility guy for Waukee. He does a lot around the basket and everything, too. Now they'll pull it back out. Keyshawn Moore look to Shipper, but now kicks it up top for 3. Rattles off, no good. Cataldo with the rebound. 30 seconds on the shot clock. They get it outside, now back up.
Dowling having to start their offense so far out. The ball pressure from Waukee really relentless.
Broderick drives, tried to dish it off, but nobody there. Now quick on the run. Fakes up, and he'll draw the foul. Jenkins knew he had him off balance.
Yeah, it's just a great series, Dar. You put all this ball pressure down here, you force Dowling into a bad shot, and then you get out and run and attack the basket. Exactly what Coach Kanaski wants to see.
Riddick Meton's first third-team foul here on Dowling. So both teams now have 3. Under 2 minutes. If we get to 5, they'll shoot 2. Here's Jenkins. Hits the free throw. His first points of the second quarter. He's got 7 overall. And Meton back in. Gow back in. Gow back in. And Jenkins with another free throw. That one's short. Gow with the rebound. Oh, right into the hands of Shipper. Costello. Jumper short. Knocked around. And finally pulled out of there by Cataldo. Meton spins, drives through, puts it back up, and good. There's a 3, good! Oh, Keyshawn Moore wide open, just squared up and shot it.
Dowling late, getting back in transition and losing track of their man led to a wide open 3.
And Moore got a little too close over there down the sideline and gets the foul. That's the 4th foul here on Waukee. So back in is Kleppe and Broderick after a quick rest. Gow and Cataldo out. 1:15 to play here. Down 10, Dowling is. Oh, all the way to the lane. Nobody picked him up, and he draws the foul. Goes down hard, Coppola. That's just a case where the Waukee defense just kind of fell asleep a little there.
Yeah, good drive that time by Joey Coppola. Got sort of raked across the face, and an opportunity to get a basket here. And if Dowling can get a stop and then another basket, get this thing under 10 at halftime, I think Coach Einerson would be happy for that.
Here's the first free throw by Coppola. Jacobson will come back in and give him a little rebounding down there. Leave it short. Shipper rebounds it. So a 9-point ball game here. Minute to play. Keyshawn Moore with it. Lob into Jacobson. He throws it across for three. Good! Jaden Rogers gets on the board.
Oh, really nice side-to-side action that time by Waukee. Good kick out by Jacobson.
Jump stop, and they say he traveled. This is where, in the past, without the 30-second clock, Waukee probably would have taken it, with a minute and a half and worked it all the way down for one shot. That's the one thing that kind of changes with that shot clock now.
I love the fact that Iowa finally has the shot clock in. I think it's long overdue. It really gets the pace of the game a lot better.
So there is just a slight difference for all intents and purposes. Waukee could have run it down to the end here with the shot clock, about a second and a half or so different. And that looks like what they'll do. Keyshawn Moore will pull it out. 10 seconds. Then he drives, and he's called for the carry again. He got called for that earlier.
Yeah, second time we've seen that call. Dowling an opportunity to maybe be able to get this thing to 10.
They bring in Jai White and Carlos Carree. Here, and chance for Dowling now with 9.1 to go. The shot clock will be off.
Any foul will send Dowling for 2 to the line here.
Yeah, it's they're at 4 fouls. Down the lane and throws it away. Shot at the buzzer. Oh, that was close. Off the glass and rim. At the half, Waukee 36, Dowling 24. And we'll take a break, come back, and run down some of the stats from the first half after this on CISN.TV.
Our year-end sales event is going on now at DeArmond Ford Indianola. Now through the end of the year, every new and used vehicle is tagged with one low price. 2.9% for 72 months on new F-150s. New Bronco Sports and Escapes, both with $1,500 rebate, plus 2.9% APR for 66 months. And save big on the new Mustang Mach-E and 2024 Edge. No payments for 90 days. Incredible year-end savings at DeArmond Ford Indianola.
Hey, you two, we all want to be winners, right? The winning drive comes from choosing unleaded 88, a cleaner burning fuel made from corn. That way, we all win. Now give me some wings. That's the winning drive. Now let's go get some tailgating snacks.
Western lets your UTV power through the storm. The Impact V-Plow and Impact Straight Blade, with the features the pros demand. Custom tailored for your UTV. And to keep your work top-notch, rely on the Tornado UTV Hopper Spreader. Now that's a job well done. Western, more jobs done faster.
Visit Truck Equipment Inc. today at truckequipmentinc.com.
Ever have one of those awkward moments when a business disappointed you? You got ripped off? Didn't get what you expected? The Better Business Bureau can help you avoid these uncomfortable situations. BBB accredited businesses are honest, ethical, and reviewed annually by the BBB. Don't experience another awkward moment with a bad business. Trust the ones that operate with integrity. Look for the BBB seal. It's the sign of a better business. And find a better business anytime at bbb.org.
Back here at halftime at Dowling High School. Dart Danielson with you, Mike Swaim. I'll run down the scoring here unofficially. 8 for Mason Costello to lead all scores. 7 for Deion Jenkins. Then 6 for Keyshawn Moore. 5 for Evan Jacobson. 3 apiece for Jaden Rogers, Owen Shipper there. And I think I'm missing a bucket somewhere, but for Dowling, 6 for Joe Broderick, 5 for Joey Capola, 3 for Ryan Kleppe, 2 for Dante Cataldo, and 2 for Agao. Here it was 19-10. Waukee after 1, and then outscored them, and it ended up 36-24 at the half. So we talked about it, Mike. Dowling staying close. They just haven't been able to. They got it down below double digits a couple times, but then Waukee a little surge there at the end. So you can't let them get too far out there, but they're going to talk. What kind of adjustments you think they're going to need to make here?
Well, I think in that first half, a couple things that stood out to me why Waukee has this lead. First of all, I thought their ball movement was excellent. They're creating lanes, driving, and then being able to kick out. Guys are getting easier looks, whereas Dowling has been putting the ball on the floor a lot and doing a lot of one-on-one. So I don't think the ball movement has been quite the same for Dowling. The turnovers, Waukee's defense, they're making Dowling start their offense from way far out from the three-point line, putting a lot of pressure on the ball and creating some turnovers. And then when Dowling misses shots, Waukee has 3 guys going down the floor.
Out, yeah.
And the transition defense for Dowling has not been great. Now, where Dowling turned it around a little bit was they were able to get some offensive rebounds. Joe Broderick was able to get a couple of rebounds, put it back up. They have had a couple guys step up and shoot threes. Kleppe hit a 3. Meton hit a 3. But Dowling's going to need to do a better job offensively of moving the ball. And I think they've got to really make sure that they keep Waukee off the boards and then get back in transition. At least make Waukee play in that half court offensively. Don't give them easy opportunities in transition.
Yeah, because Waukee brings up that pressure, and it's not tight pressure, but it wears on you, like you say, makes you start your offense way up high, and then you know, by the time the clock winds down, trying to get it down there
That's the thing. By the time you started your, really getting into your offensive set, there's about 24 seconds remaining on the shot clock, and then they're just really tenacious. They're doing a good job of switching, good help side defense. I've been really impressed. Keep in mind, Dar, remember we talked about these 2 teams are the highest scoring teams in 4A. They've held Dowling to 24 points in this half.
Yeah.
So, and you think about, how fortunate Dowling is. Waukee really didn't shoot the ball well from 3 in that first half. If they had, this lead might be even larger. So I've been really impressed with the Warriors, both on the offensive and defensive end.
And really fouls, they got close to the bonus, but nothing too out of sorts here for either of these. Although, Cataldo has 3. He's the only one that's in any real foul trouble. Everybody else just at the foul apiece. So we're at the half. It's 36-24, Waukee over Dowling. We'll take a break. We'll come back with more after this on CISN.TV.
Our year-end red tag event is going on now at DeArmond Automotive Knoxville. Every new and used vehicle is tagged with one low price. Get up to $5,500 off MSRP on new Sierra 1500s, plus 0.9% APR for 36 months. Up to $8,000 off MSRP on new Silverado 1500 Turbo Max. And save on the 2024 Equinox with a $500 rebate plus 1.9% APR for 36 months. Incredible year-end savings at DeArmond Automotive Knoxville. DeArmondChevyGMC.com.
When you need to conquer the drifts on your property, get the job done your way. The Western Defender Compact Snowplow. All the professional grade features in just the right size for your mid-sized pickup or SUV. Easy to attach and easy to use. Get the performance to plow like this and finish like this. Western, more jobs done faster.
Visit Truck Equipment Inc. today at truckequipmentinc.com.
Hi, this is Chris from Fireplace Superstore, and if this year is anything like last year, folks are going to be coming in early to get things for their houses. What you need is a high-efficient gas insert from Heat and Glow. Come in now and beat the rush, and Heat and Glow will help you out with some special promotions on gas inserts. We'll be doing up to $200 off on our gas metal inserts to retrofit into your drafty old wood fireplace. Come early, beat the rush. Fireplace Superstore, 109th and Douglas in Urbandale.
Hey, you two, we all want to be winners, right? The winning drive comes from choosing unleaded 88, a cleaner burning fuel made from corn. That way, we all win. Now give me some wings. That's the winning drive. Now let's go get some tailgating snacks.
Here at West Des Moines Dowling High School, the boys half of the doubleheader, 36-24. Dowling girls held on, a nice win for them, 60-50 over the Waukee girls. They led going into the fourth. Waukee made a little bit of a run, cut it down, but Dowling held them off there, and Ava Zedeker with 31 tonight to lead the Dowling girls. And Dowling boys find themselves with a little work to do here in the second half. And let's talk a little bit about that. Coach Einerson, what's the game plan coming out here to start the second quarter, second half?
First of all, it's got to start on the defensive end. They've got to get some stops. And in order to do that, you got to get back in transition. You got to play good, solid half-court defense. And then hold them to one shot. Now, get out and start running yourselves. Dowling has been forced to play out of the half court. They really want to push the ball. They haven't had an opportunity to do that. And so I think they need to generate some easy buckets, Dar. So, again, it starts on the defensive end, be able to get out and transition. And if you're Waukee, if I'm Coach Kanaski, I love what we did in the first half defensively. Continue to have good ball movement. Work that ball inside to Jacobson. I really think he's a force and could go inside and even attack Dowling a little bit more.
Yeah, Evan Jacobson, just a sophomore, 6'7". I don't know what they have in the water there at Waukee to grow those big guys, but they keep doing it, and they keep, and it's a little bit of a tradition too. You see all these good players are going on to play college, and you want to keep that up, and that's part of it.
Well, you might, some of the listeners might know that Jacobson is actually the younger brother of Michael Jacobson, who was at Waukee and then had a fantastic career and then went on to play at Iowa State.
And the sister played and led him to a championship.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
So, I mean, a fantastic athletic family, and he really looks the part. You couldn't tell that he's a sophomore at all, Dar.
Well, Dowling will get the ball to start here the second half. And they got a little work to do, down by 12, but we're kind of in that transition part of the season where no college football this weekend, but you're starting to get into basketball and stuff, but it kind of fun. You really start focusing more.
Don't forget about Army-Navy.
Oh, yeah, you're right. You have that one, but for the most part,
you're right.
Hawkeye, Cyclones, Panthers are all done for now, but so Metten gets it, now back over to Broderick. Now Metten drives in, turns, shoots off. Broderick rebound, put back up and good. Man, he just works under the bucket.
He's just you're right. He's a workhorse, and he's always around the ball. It always ends up in his hands. So great job that time by Broderick.
Looks like the same starters in as we start the second half. They get it out there, three short by Jenkins. Now a chance for Dowling to cut into the lead again, but Jenkins gets the arm out there, knocks it away. Was looking for Cataldo. They rotate it over. Schipper drives the lane, puts it up and one. Owen Schipper.
Yeah, so you end up, Dowling thought they had a transition bucket on this side, Dar. They turn it over, leads to transition on the other side. Waukee able to finish. Big turnaround that time.
Schipper's kind of the Broderick on the other side for Waukee. He's the guy that does a lot of the stuff down low inside. That time he gets a rebound. Free throw is up and banks it home there. That gives him 6 points on the night. Minton quickly over. And Kleppe will pull it out. Try to work some screens across the bottom. Out wide for three, short. Rebound comes out long, picked up there by Waukee. Jenkins over. Schipper for three, no good. Jacobson with the rebound. Turns, hook shot, no good. Rebound pulled down again. Metten drives in one-on-one, goes around Coppola. Nice move.
Yeah, really nice decision that time by Metten. You knew he had the advantage that time. One of the few transition baskets Dowling has had.
There's a three by Deion Jenkins. Waukee answering back here.
That's the thing, Dar. Every time Dowling, has a basket, Waukee seems to have the answer.
Oh, they try to go across there. Jenkins puts up his hand again. Drops it back. Short. Rebound knocked around. Here comes Coppola, and he gets fouled by Jenkins. Jenkins second. First team foul on Waukee, and Jenkins will come out, and he'll bring Keyshawn Moore back in. Dowling had eaten into that lead. Looked like they were going to take it below double digits, but as you said, Waukee just answered right back here.
Yeah, it feels like this is a little bit of a danger area right now for Dowling.
Oh, good look under the basket, and Jacobson fouls Coppola.
Well, so far in this third quarter, Dar, already better movement by Dowling. They just been a couple times where they haven't been able to take advantage of it. That time, nice back cut by Joey Coppola, able to draw the contact.
And misses that free throw. Had 5 points in the first half, was 2 of 4 from the free throw line. 65% on the season. Second one is good. Now 3 of 6 from the line, 6 points. Schipper over to Costello. Costello lobs, and Rogers will be fouled.
Yeah, they're going to get Dante Cataldo on that foul. A little bit of a lob play. Nice athletic move that time by Rogers.
Rogers gets the bucket. Or the free throw, I should say. Second one is good. And all of a sudden that lead up to 15. And you were right, kind of the danger area here. They need a bucket. Now they get the foul called on Rogers.
You just noticed, Dar, it's just relentless pressure that Dowling is facing. They're not looking to trap out of this, but it just wears you down, and it seems like this is what's happened early on in this third quarter.
Jai White will come in for Rogers. And no pressure, they get it in finally, close to a 5 count there. As Cataldo had to go in the backcourt to get it. Now down the lane, and one for Coppola.
Well, that's where he's at his best. Really strong off the dribble, really athletic, can use his body well. That time able to shield that ball and score.
And misses the free throw. That's the third on Jacobson. That could be big here. It's the fourth here of the quarter. And the next one will be the 2-shot foul here with 5 minutes to go. Jacobson drives in, doesn't ease off, even though he's playing with 3. Metten drives in. He'll go in and got the foul. I was waiting to see if they're going to call it a travel foul. They called a grab.
Now, and Coach Kanaski was wondering where was that call on the other end with Jacobson. Didn't see that, so.
Metten hits it, so every foul now on Waukee from here on out, unless it's an offensive foul, will be 2 shots. for Dowling. So maybe a chance if they take it at him to get back in this. There's a start with 2 free throws.
Well, can Dowling string together some stops here to get this thing under double digits?
Rotated over to Costello. He looks for the cutter, not there. Pull it back out to Moore. Moore crossover down the lane, kicks it out. Jacobson for 3, no good. Rebound comes off to Dowling. That's Southard. Now a 3, no good. Rebound, Costello, almost stripped by Coppola. They rotated over for 3, no good. Jacobson battling for it, and it'll go back to Dowling. Halfway through the third.
That was great ball movement that time by Waukee. Ended up with a good look for White, just couldn't knock it down. Dowling fortunate there.
So that little pressure again, they get it across. Over to Broderick. 3, Southard, no good. Rebound pulled down by Waukee, Keyshawn Moore.
Yeah, really quick that time on that 3.
Jai White with it. Over to Shipper. Costello for 3. Good. Costello hits the 3. Matten looks now. Broderick. Kleppe. Just having trouble cracking that defense right now. Now they get it inside. Matten up and good.
Yeah,
well, of course, just as I say that, they do.
Yeah, nice back cut that time by Miton, and good find that time by Joey Coppola.
Pull up by Costello again. No good on the 3 there. Southard pulls it down. Kleppe. Thought about driving, decides no. Meaton drives in, kicks it out. Southard for 3. No good. Kicked around, up ahead. Breakaway, and 1. Jai White.
And if I think that was Shipper who had that pass ahead to White. Just a great job running the floor. And again, relentless is Waukee's attack.
Jai White will get the free throw here. Leaves it short. Pulled down by Kleppe. Dowling needs a bucket of some sort.
Yeah, they can't keep trading Dar with this. They got to build on some stops, and they're just not getting that.
Broderick, he'll drive in. Gets blocked from behind by Shipper. Here's Jai White. He's going to take it right at the basket. Throws it up wild. Back the other way with it. Miton in. Loses a handle and then loses out of bounds.
Both teams a little out of control here at the pace.
A little rough, yeah. We'll bring in Maddox Coppola in there. And also Alier Agao will come in for Dowling. Just looking for a combination and get some offense going here, I think.
Yeah, Agao had some nice plays in that first half. Maybe he can be the spark.
And
good job that time spreading the floor. Rogers, just a nice little cut.
That'll be 4 team fouls on Dowling with under 2 minutes to play here in the quarter. Taken away by Coppola. Maddox Coppola. 3-pointer. Good by Joey Coppola.
Yeah, tough shot that time, Dar. A step back off the dribble. That's a really difficult shot.
Jai White. He kicks it out. Across the top. Pull up is short. And they try to throw it off a Gal, but it doesn't go out of bounds. And Frerichs brings it down. Dowling work, get a bucket here, then they can, then just as I say that, back the other way, and he misses it. Jenkins was thinking the dunk, but Frericks is right there. There's a three, no good. Shipper will push it. Jenkins drives in, throws it up, no good. Battle for it. Dowling comes away with it. All the way down, up, lays it off high, no good. A Gow had it, but loses it, and where's it going to go?
Dowling ball.
Dowling? Okay.
Dowling has had 3 opportunities to get this thing under 9 points. Hasn't been able to capitalize. They've got to take advantage of those opportunities.
They bring Jacobson back in. He's got 3 fouls. 42.2 to play here in the the third quarter. Now they're going to buzz him in and let Spencer Johnson get in there.
Yeah, Coach Kanaski just trying to buy some guys just a little bit of time here, wind down this third quarter.
Yeah, I was kind of surprised you put Jacobson in with, the time running down with 3 fouls.
Yeah, on the defensive end.
Good pass underneath, but covered. 3, rolls out, no good, and then foul on the rebound.
They're going to get.
I think that'll go against Curry. Yeah.
They're going to get Cray.
And that'll send Frericks to the line for 2. Rattles in and out. Second one, that makes it 10. Still within range here. As Waukee brings it up. Jaden Rogers is going to try to go shoot for 1. Shot clock just a little off from the game clock.
Yeah, and Waukee will get the ball to start the fourth quarter, so maybe a little 2-for-1 action here, Dar.
And went with a high weave. Costello, 3! Wow. Man, it looked like he was off balance. Pops his second 3 of the quarter. There's a 3 the other way. Rattles in and out. Waukee 52, Dowling 39, heading to the fourth quarter. That's coming up after this on CISN.TV.
Ever have one of those awkward moments when a business disappointed you? You got ripped off? Didn't get what you expected? The Better Business Bureau can help you avoid these uncomfortable situations. BBB accredited businesses are honest, ethical, and reviewed annually by the BBB. Don't experience another awkward moment with a bad business. Trust the ones that operate with integrity. Look for the BBB seal. It's the sign of a better business. And find a better business anytime at bbb.org.
Free Godfather's Pizza begins with the download. Order through my new online ordering app and start earning free pizza and sides. It's easy. Download the Godfather's Pizza online ordering app today. Do it.
Over 1,300 vehicles on WaukeeChevy.com. Schottenkirk Chevy Waukee. If we don't have it, you can build it. Newly expanded service department means we're hiring. See the openings on WaukeeChevy.com. Schottenkirk Chevy Waukee. WaukeeChevy.com.
Here at Dowling High School, 52-39. It was a 16-15 quarter, but Dowling headed into the quarter with a deficit, so that makes it a 13-point lead. They were down 12, and Waukee extended it by 1 point in the third. Here's Costello, and they called the hold before he could get to the basket. That against Capola, I believe.
Actually, they're going to get Costello on that.
They called him offensive?
Yeah,
okay.
They said that he was had his hand on the hip of the defender that time.
Okay, so saw him grabbing at the hand. I thought he was going to call it the other way, but they're going to call it, okay.
Coach Kanaski really confused.
Yeah. That's Costello's second, the first team foul. Yeah, the way he signaled it coming out of there looked like he was saying that he was grabbed, but
I thought
saying no, he had his hand up.
Yeah, I thought it was a hand check, but obviously we didn't have a great angle, Dar.
Yeah. Here's Dowling, Kleppy with it. Up top, Down the lane, loses it, and a travel is called on Metten as he comes down the lane. Deion Jenkins will bring it up for Waukee. We seem to have had to answer all night here for when Dowling tries to make a run.
Yeah, Waukee's been really balanced offensively. A lot of good movement. Puts a lot of pressure on the defense.
Jenkins for three. Good.
Wait, and timely three-point shooting.
He just pulls up and pops it when they need it. Yeah.
Well, and they've got multiple guys who can step up and do that, and that's what they've been able to do in this game.
Yeah, Costello had 2 in the last quarter. Jenkins had 1, and now 1 here. Into the lane, they kick it out for 3. Good. Finally, Dowling gets one from Kleppy there to rattle home. Costello for 3 back the other way, and he gets fouled.
Yeah, it's not a good foul by Joey Capola. That's going to put Costello on the line for 3.
Capola, and that'll send, Costello to the line. He's hitting 88% from the free throw line. And there I jinxed him there, of course. He was 2 of 2 before that one. He's got 14 points, and he misses the second one.
Neither team has really lit it up from the foul line tonight.
No, they haven't. There he misses all 3. Waukee's done the damage from the three-point range, hitting 4 here now in the second half. Inside block by Jacobson, stolen by Metten. Now taken back, up ahead. Jenkins will just lay it over the top.
That time, Jenkins opted not to dunk it after the miss. Just go for the layup that time.
And he had more space that time. They go inside. Jumper, double bounce, no good by Broderick. Jenkins looking at a long 3, pulls a couple steps in and hits it again. He's feeling it right now.
Yeah, Waukee just doing everything right. Dowling being held to 1 shot and out. And every shot is a struggle offensively.
Jenkins averages 9. He's doubled that up right now with 18 points. Kleppy out for 3. That's an air ball. Well, Jenkins with it. And timeout. Kanaski calls a timeout, and he's still talking with the referee. I don't know about what, but a full timeout. We'll take a break here. 60-42, Waukee over Dowling on CISN.TV.
Our year-end red tag event is going on now at DeArmond Automotive Knoxville. Every new and used vehicle is tagged with one low price. Up to $15,000 on new Ram 2500s. Up to $12,500 on new Ram 1500 Laramies. 0% for 72 months on new Ram 1500 Bighorns. Up to $7,000 on the 2023 Durango. And new 2023 Jeep Renegade starting at $26,990. Incredible year-end savings at DeArmond Automotive Knoxville. Discounts off MSRP.
Iowans are working hard, but high prices make it even harder to keep food on the table. Record numbers need help. Your neighbors, your friends, your community. Stopping hunger starts here.
Free Godfather's Pizza begins with the download. Order through my new online ordering app and start earning free pizza and sides. It's easy. Download the Godfather's Pizza online ordering app today. Do it.
Here in the fourth quarter at Dowling Catholic High School, 60-42, Waukee over Dowling. Dar Danielson, Mike Swayman. Waukee's had an answer here this second half for everything. There's a 3, rattles out on the breakaway. Metten takes it up. Oh, he misses the dunk. And there's a scramble for it. And Dowling comes away with it. Broderick finally puts it in.
That sort of sums up Dowling's night, you know.
Yeah.
I mean, it's just so difficult. I mean, even that they took 3 chances to score that.
They had a good breakaway, and then they couldn't
Exactly.
score it. Yeah,
Yeah.
It's just kind of the way it's gone, isn't it?
Waukee's been so balanced, Dar, too. Just they've got scorers at every position.
And then they've subbed in a lot, too, and they still played all right. Here's Jacobson for 3. No good. Rebound pulled down Broderick. He'll push it up. Takes it in against Jacobson. Spins around. And battle for it. Left it short. Jacobson finally tips it out of there to Costello. Pull up for 3. No good. Now here's Waukee coming down, driving in, and they're going to call offensive against Frericks.
Yeah, they're going to say Costello had good position that time.
And Frericks, there is no stopping. He was taking it all the way.
No,
You could
absolutely.
tell.
And a lot of people think that you've got to be set, Dar. It's just you got to be in legal guarding position.
Yeah, in a position,
You're
yeah.
entitled to that space.
Yeah, if you're there first, you're entitled. You don't have to be set. There's a 3 by Keyshawn Moore. That makes 6 in the second half for Waukee. That one bounces over the backboard. And Waukee's extended it out to 19 now.
Yeah, I think you and I both noticed it, Dar. In that middle of that third quarter, Dowling had to turn some things around, and Waukee had an answer every time and has just extended this lead.
On the drive, kick out. Jenkins looks at the 3, now bounce inside Jacobson. Dishes off Costello, takes it in against the pressure. Costello now with 16. Metten goes up, can't get it to go. Jenkins will push it the other way. Oh, and it's almost stripped from behind.
Yeah, you mentioned Costello's got 16. It seems like a quiet 16,
Yeah.
It's just been, he's gone in spurts a little bit,
He had a 3 in the first, 3 in the second, 2 threes in the third.
Yeah.
Slowly kind of coming along. He's averages 21.
I really like his game. He can go inside, and shoot from outside.
And the foul there on Kleppe. His team's third. Shipper will come back in, give Jacobson a rest here. With 3:16 to play. Well, we talked about pace a little bit, and I think Waukee got it to their pace where they were, pushing it a little more. And there's Jenkins for 3, and that guy has just been, that's his 4th 3 here in the second half.
Had a great second half. Really just broke this open with those 3-point shots.
He's got 21 now. Metten in and out. Breakaway Costello. He dunks it. And I think that might be the end of his night. Coach Kanaski, I think, might take him out now with 2:46 to play.
Yeah, what a great athletic play, and Waukee clearly has broke this thing open. Again, they can just hurt you so many ways. The 3-point shot has been used so effectively, and they can get to the basket. Really good ball movement.
Now with the officials, they were talking something.
Well, I think they looked at, maybe they were trying to see, did Costello hang on that rim, Dar? It looked to me like there was another player that was around, and so you're able to hang if you're trying to protect yourself.
Yeah.
So I think it was a good no call by the officials. Nope, the officials are going to call that.
Oh, are they? Oh,
So
they did. Okay,
they did get a technical for the hanging on the rim.
Okay, yeah, because they discussed it there, and then so Coppola will go to the line. He hits it.
Yeah,
He's got 12. It'll be a technical foul on Costello. It would be his third. Kind of irrelevant right now is the second team foul. Down 15. And Jenkins really heated up outside with 4 threes. Costello had 2. And there's a 3, finally.
A good job that time by Kleppe. But you mentioned something about pace, Dar. I agree. I think, Dowling wants to get out and run, but this defensive pace that Waukee had, the constant pressure that Dowling faced, they just weren't able to handle it.
Costello drives in and battle for it. Shipper comes away with it. Keyshawn Moore will drive and puts it in. Coming up on 2 minutes to play. There's a 3. Battle for it. Metten's still fighting, and it's a tie-up, which will stay with. Dowling. Jacobson back in. Jay White back in. And Coppola will trigger it in under the basket. And knocked away.
You can just see the experience. We talked about all these seniors, Dar, as Shipper with the nice basket that time. I mean, every time that Dowling had, got this thing closer, they had an answer.
And these talking seniors, Costello's the only one that really was in the starting lineup last year, and the others have kind of waited, and now they're stepping up with their time here.
Yeah, and you can see that it's been well worth the wait.
Knocked away by Costello. And he misses it. And then there's a foul on Metten. Jenkins to the free throw line, and that's a 5th team foul.
Looks like both coaches are going to empty the benches here.
Wholesale substitutions in now. Jackson Trine, Jack Jepson in there for Dowling. Quincy Moore, second free throw no good. Moore gets the rebound. Noah Martins for Dowling. Spin move, kick out for 3, no good. Battling for the rebound, there's a foul. Tell who that was on, but third team foul on Waukee. I think that was on Bijek. Waukee back the other way with it. Kick out for 3, no good.
This is always a great opportunity for those guys, Dar, who work so hard in practice, pushing those starters, get a chance to get in and
play.
Yeah, absolutely.
And they're like me, when I got in late, I fired the ball. It hit my hands, it wasn't going anywhere else but toward the basket.
Catch and shoot.
Yeah. Yeah, that's going to wind it down now. Here, and Waukee will get the win here over Dowling. 76-48 as the clock winds down. We'll take a final break, come back, and wrap this one up here on CISN.TV.
Our
year-end sales event is going on now at DeArmond Ford Indianola. Now through the end of the year, every new and used vehicle is tagged with one low price. 2.9% for 72 months on new F-150s. New Bronco Sports and Escapes, both with $1,500 rebate, plus 2.9% APR for 66 months. And save big on the new Mustang Mach-E and 2024 Edge. No payments for 90 days. Incredible year-end savings at DeArmond Ford Indianola. Our year-end red tag event is going on now at DeArmond Automotive Knoxville. Every new and used vehicle is tagged with one low price. Up to $15,000 on new Ram 2500s. Up to $12,500 on new Ram 1500 Laramies. 0% for 72 months on new Ram 1500 Bighorns. Up to $7,000 on the 2023 Durango. And new 2023 Jeep Renegade starting at $26,990. Incredible year-end savings at DeArmond Automotive Knoxville. Discounts off MSRP.
Western lets your UTV power through the storm. The Impact V-Plow and Impact Straight Blade. With the features the pros demand. Custom tailored for your UTV. And to keep your work top-notch, rely on the Tornado UTV Hopper Spreader. Now that's a job well done. Western, more jobs done faster.
Visit Truck Equipment Inc. today at truckequipmentinc.com.
Hi, this is Chris from Fireplace Superstore, and if this year is anything like last year, folks are going to be coming in early to get things for their houses. What you need is a high-efficient gas insert from Heat & Glow. Come in now and beat the rush, and Heat & Glow will help you out with some special promotions on gas inserts. We'll be doing up to $200 off on our gas metal inserts to retrofit into your drafty old wood fireplace. Come early, beat the rush. Fireplace Superstore, 109th and Douglas in Urbandale.
Ever have one of those awkward moments when a business disappointed you? You got ripped off? Didn't get what you expected? The Better Business Bureau can help you avoid these uncomfortable situations. BBB accredited businesses are honest, ethical, and reviewed annually by the BBB. Don't experience another awkward moment with a bad business. Trust the ones that operate with integrity. Look for the BBB seal. It's the sign of a better business. And find a better business anytime at bbb.org.
Here at Dowling High School, the final tonight, Waukee over Dowling, 76-48. Darn Danielson, Mike Swain with you. I'll run down the scoring for you. First for Dowling, Riddick Menton and Joey Coppola each with 12. 10 for Joe Broderick, 9 for Ryan Kleppe, 2 for Dante Cataldo, Agao with 2 and 1 for Nick Frericks. For Waukee, Deion Jenkins, 22. He hit, let's see, what was it? 4 threes in the second half, 3 of those in the fourth quarter. 18 for Mason Costello, 10 for Jai White, 9 for Owen Shipper, 8 for Keyshawn Moore, 5 for Jaden Rogers, and 5 for Evan Jacobson here tonight. So, I think we talked about it. Waukee just turned it on when they needed to and never let Dowling kind of get a run back at him there after they built a double-digit lead.
Yeah, you can see how tough and out Waukee is going to be this year. Again, we talked about it. They lead 4A in scoring. They get 76 tonight. But what I was so impressed with, Dar, in this game was their ball pressure and just the relentless attack defensively. I mean, to hold Dowling to 48, it's just an outstanding effort. And then when they play that defense and they force you into a bad shot, it's one shot and out, and then it's down the floor in transition. And I thought that's what Waukee did so well, and it just wore Dowling down. I mean, we're talking about a 12-point lead at halftime?
Yeah.
And, they end up winning by, 28? So just a fantastic second half by Waukee.
So Dowling will go to 2-3 on the season. Waukee bumps up to 4-1. A split tonight as Dowling girls down Waukee 60-50. Mike, pleasure doing the game with you tonight. Thanks for sitting in here and providing the color. And thanks to Jose running the controls here tonight. Check our CISN calendar for next week. Got a lot of stuff coming up. I know there'll be basketball, girls wrestling, I think boys wrestling, a little bit of everything. So check out the social media here. And again, the final 76-48 Waukee Dowling here tonight at Dowling High School. That's going to wrap it up on CISN.TV.